What's up, guys? Sorry. I am a noob again. I haven't done this for a while. It took me a minute to get set up. Oh, Deuce, don't worry about it, man. It happens. You're usually up pretty late, I noticed, so, you know, gotta get your rest in sometime. Man, wait till you guys see what we've been working on in NPR, man. It's holy moly, dude. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know what, if we get enough people tonight, maybe let people in Discord know. If we get over, let's say, 10 people concurrently watching, and you know, for a while anyway, I might show you guys something really cool. Hey, what's up, man? Let me know how my voice is coming across. Let's see, I might need to get a little hotter on my mic there. Let's see, right there. You wrap early this time, man. What I was just saying, guys, is if let people know in Discord, if we get over 10 people watching tonight, I'm gonna show you guys something special that we've been working on in NPR. I could stream it, a little bit of what I want to show you. I could just, you know, post some screenshots in Discord, but yeah, we've been doing some stuff, man, and it's looking pretty nuts. But yeah, let me know how my voice is coming across as far as the game audio. Let me know if I'm too loud or too quiet. But let's see. I guess we should get started here if we can anyway. So I've never played this game past like the very beginning. See, I gotta save here. Yeah, I'm only 17 minutes in on this one. But I don't know if you guys have played this game or not. I'll just start a new game. I'm not too far in, so. I'm using a controller. I mean, it's better for these first-person games to use, you know, to use the keyboard and mouse, but I'm kind of in chill mode, so I'm just gonna rock the Xbox One controller. And yeah, man. Yeah, I guess we can go ahead and get started. So I guess it's easy, normal, and hard. I never asked for this. I guess we'll just go with normal. And this is the different controls. I would just go with the basic normal controls. Do we want to enjoy a 12-minute recap video right now? No. I don't know if you guys have played Human Revolution. I was really going back and forth on whether I wanted to stream this or Human Revolution. But being that I haven't played this game, I decided to do this. Human Revolution is so dope, man. I love it. I've heard from like purists that this game isn't quite as good as far as the story and stuff, but I don't know. But yeah, we're not gonna watch that. Yeah, the inventory management in the first game, in this game, that's the same, I believe. And it is no, actually, the first game is even more archaic. It's like harder to deal with. What is the point of this game? You know, it's basically like it's a real story to it. So it's story driven, but it's also action, stealth. I mean, the main point of it, I guess, is to uncover these deep plot lines that are going on within this world. It's like of a dystopian society where in the first, I guess I should have played the video. Basically what happened is people are getting augmented and turning into like basically machines, and like the powers that be, they don't like that. They don't want everybody to be able to advance. They just want to control that technology. It's very much like based on the real world, you know, where the most powerful people in this world, you know, they want to control technology. They don't want to let people,
you just have to let go.
You know, advance, especially if they're not playing ball. So that's kind of part of it.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are you?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
And Adam Jensen is just a dope character. I love him.
Problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good. Because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you. Listen up, all of you. We got a sandstorm barreling down our ass, and we can't afford to make mistakes.
So basically what's happened is after the first game, at the end of the first game, they've augmented, all the people that have been augmented had like these brains in their, or I'm sorry, these chips in their brain. And they were put there by the powers that be, you know, the people who are trying to control everything. The Illuminati, that's basically who it is. And so they were able to use these chips in their brains to like make everyone who had augments go crazy, and they end up killing a bunch of people. And so it's really demonized augmented people. So now we're in this point in the world, like, you know, regular humans don't like augmented people.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts that party.
And Jensen, he was almost murdered in the first game. They heavily augmented him to save his life. And so he has like some of the best, you know, the most powerful augments available.
Been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Sing's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his gin crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium.
So the thing with this game is you can really go like guns blazing. You get to choose what weapons you use. So you can kill people, or you can like try to knock them out, let you know, save their lives, I guess.
A halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
There's actually a few elements in this game I'd like to see in Metroid Prime 4 with the stealth.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
See, so this is where you get to make your choice. So I could choose to take lethal or non-lethal weaponry. You know, lethal, you get to kill everybody. Non-lethal, I usually go a non-lethal route.
We've got a UC in there.
Or try to anyway.
It might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Graphics are pretty nice too.
If anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there. But a number of
I didn't even see you guys, but yeah, I always do non-lethal, man. So if you like non-lethal runs, then you're in for a treat, because that's what I try to do. It's always harder. Distance, short range. I mean, this is a lot of insight if I remember this beginning. So short range is probably the best, but I do like the scope. I'm gonna go with the distance.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Sing that way. One last thing, Jensen. Sing said that Jin are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device.
Break jaws and knees.
He's got
kneecaps, huh? That's almost more gruesome than just killing him.
Keep an eye out for it.
Let's
maim.
maim.
Clock here, you said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jin out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Yeah, I agree. Apex, the lip syncing isn't the best in some parts of the game.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Make them suffer for life. No kidding. This is almost like more gruesome than Dead Space, right? Because, you know, it's pretty easy to just tear them apart limb from limb, too, if you decide to. But there are some elements I want to point out while we're playing that I'd like to see in Metroid Prime 4. I don't want to see too much stealth in Prime 4, but just a little bit, you know, enough to mix up the combat some. I think it would be so cool to be able to do some of the stealth stuff that he does, you know, especially the moves, the attack moves and stuff. Yeah, I agree, Deuce. I love having that option to be able to go in stealth. I usually try to go stealth as much as I can until I, you know, blow my cover, and then I'm just like guns blazing. In this intro area, there's like towards the end, there's a good spot where I like to go to start attacking people with lethal.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Yeah, life sprints. Key bindings. I won't be using the keyboard, so the key bindings don't matter. Oops. Texture work on this. See, I'm like noticing textures so much. We've been working on textures for NPR so much, dude. If you just got here, guys, like I was saying, if we could let people in Discord know, if we get 10 or more concurrent viewers all at once, I might show you guys something special we've been working on in NPR. So it's gonna be something cool. All I could say is it's starting to look a lot better than it was. All right, so did an announcement. Cool, thanks, man. Oh, we already got 5, so that's not too bad. All right, where am I going? Payday 2. I have Payday 2, man. We should play that one of these days. I've got it on PC. Might be a fun game to do a stream, a co-op stream night. You know, have 4 of us go at it on some Payday 2. I suck at it, but you know, it's fun. I suck bad. I actually regressed. I played it and didn't do so bad, and then all of a sudden I like hadn't played it forever, and then I went back and tried playing again, and I was horrible. But
Jensen,
you know,
we're moving through.
take a little practice.
Fuck.
What's wrong?
The Gen have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
You should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah, guys, just so you know, if anyone's watching that's not used to such adult language on the stream, this game does definitely have some curse words, so be aware. I think most of you guys are cool with that. All right. For one, the graphics are pretty nice. I'd like to see Metroid Prime 4 have, you know, some pretty graphics like this. You got Ultimate Edition? I just got the base game, man. Overload, I know, right? They have said nothing, zero about it, but I have a feeling that we're gonna hear something soon. Something's telling me be on the lookout for January. If it comes out next year, unless they're gonna push it back, well, I guess they haven't announced the release date, so it wouldn't really be pushing it back, but unless it doesn't come out until 2020, but man, I hope it comes out next year. My best guess is that they're gonna have a small trailer in January at the big January Direct that they have every year that kind of outlines what's coming out for that year, and then it'll be playable at E3, and that everything will be based around Metroid Prime at E3. Their whole, you know how they do the sets and everything at the treehouse, how they create the set for whatever game that they're really promoting and pushing. Hold L, open. Let's see. To equip Smart Vision with, okay, press LB. Okay. And then we can see the structural weakness. See, dude, this is one of the things that would be really cool, because you know he's got different like vision and sights and stuff, just like Samus, but they do more with it, I think. You know, instead of just scanning stuff and just, I guess it's similar. I mean, you can see things in the environment that you can't, you know, in access. I guess it's just the way they present it is a little cooler to me. Nikki name, I use Streamlabs OBS to stream. Infinity motif. What do you mean by that? Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean, infinity motif. Okay. I think can't go back out this way. Oh, Metroid Prime Infinity. Man, I don't know what they're gonna do, but I hope we get to see whatever it is soon. Just a small trailer, man. Hack. Alright. So, we are trying to get here. Alright, let's fortify.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Come on. Slow. The hacking mini games have always been pretty fun in this game too. I like it. It's not too in depth, but it's cool. It's got some, you know, some things going on. Tutorial mode? Nah. I don't need a tutorial.
I think that was the last one. I'll do another.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know. That would be cool. I don't know what would Infinity refer to within the Metroid, you know, lore. I'm not sure, but possible, I guess. All right, so I did that. Got to jam the signal booster. What am I looking at here? Typhoon ammo, biocell, and a mine. Got pocket secretary. Everything has gone crazy. So this is referring to that situation I was talking about earlier, where all the AUGs went crazy because the chips they had implanted in their brains, they were set off purposely to cause a, you know, big deal. What is this? Oh yeah, so there's this like scanner you can get, an app for your phone. I don't even know if they still have it up, but that's kind of like something I don't like though, like having to go get an app just to see this extra lore. They should have a way where you can decode that. Maybe they do, where you don't have to scan it. I don't know. That sounds kind of silly. Hacking basics, I got all that. Weapon management, hold X. Yeah, this whole triangle codes thing is kind of weird. Northern, dude, that would be awesome, man. Yes and yes. It is run on Steam, and heck yeah, I wouldn't mind having the season pass. That'd be awesome, dude. Thank you. Wait, what? Oh, so you're saying they would like make it like basically add a bunch of like paid DLC, or you mean microtransactions? Because paid DLC I don't have a problem with, man. Especially like, you know, Zelda was ridiculously huge game, so just adding more to it for a little bit of, you know, 20 bucks or something, you don't have to get that. It wasn't like they cut things that were supposed to be in the main game. You know what I mean? This is awesome. See stuff like this, like see this little cutscene. Because, you know, Metroid Prime, Samus is in her, she's in her first person mode most of the time, but it's really cool to see her in third person. So it'd be really cool to have that, you know, to have these like little stealth attacks and stuff. I think it would be cool. You know, maybe you could roll into a morph ball and like roll up behind somebody, and then there's an animation that plays where she comes out of her ball and grabs him and knocks him out or something. That'd be pretty cool. Sent it in Discord. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So wait a minute, you're saying it's been confirmed that Prime 4 is going to have microtransactions? I haven't heard that. I don't know if I believe that. I'm not saying you're lying, I haven't seen it, so I don't know if I could believe that. I don't feel like Nintendo's that dumb. And like I said, if it's going to be something where it's like DLC, pay DLC, that's kind of like something completely different. In my, you know, in my estimation, I don't feel like that's the same as microtransactions. All right, this guy's gonna get knocked out. Let's see, do I have another? I think I have enough battery power to knock him out. That's another thing, like it's cool how you have to manage the battery power to pull off these attacks and stuff. Oh, Halo will have microtransactions. Okay, see, that sounds like more like it. If you're telling me Halo will have microtransactions and that's what 343 is gonna do, Microsoft's doing, then you know I can believe that. I thought you were saying Metroid Prime 4. I was like, no way. I don't see Nintendo doing that. Unless they really go all out with the whole like online shooter thing. I could see them maybe in that case, possibly, but I don't know. Yeah, this game is sick. Overload. This is way a great game. It's fun. Okay, I'm getting both of these guys coming at me. Crap. All right, turn around, other guy. Turn around, other guy. Turn around, other guy. Okay. All right, you're gonna have to get over here. I'm gonna die. I got enough battery juice for another kill. Ah, see, that's the thing I shouldn't have got. I'm about to die. Oh, I got him. Pick up these guys, their weapons. It's really easy to die in this game too, man. Like, you take a few shots and you're done. Did I grab his stuff? Oh, yeah, I did. I didn't grab his pistol. Infinity makes you cautious, huh? That's because that's how long they plan on charging you for the game. Like, we plan on making money off this game forever. I don't think there's anyone else over here. Yeah, the cool thing about this game is you will die, and you got to pretty much know that you're going to die. And you kind of got to plan, figure out how you're going to beat it, you know, and plan exactly how, you know, what route you're going to take. Are you going to keep trying stealth, or are you going to just go guns blazing?
Jensen,
Guns blazing is the quickest way to die. So
Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
oh, another gun. Ah, these controls are a little touchy with the controller, though. I'm gonna have to turn the sensitivity down to here. Take some getting used to for sure. Alright, I think I got everything here. Infinity makes people turn to dust. Yes, it does. The snap of a finger. I love that. Icarus Strike is so cool. Alright. So every situation in this game, though, it just kind of sets you up. Like the way they even design the levels and everything is really for stealth. You know, and like I just shot that guy not even thinking about it. But a lot of times if you shoot that guy and he's in the view of a, you know, one of his buddies there, they're going to come running. But the cool thing is you can grab their bodies and hide them. You can throw stuff to get their attention. So you can throw something over and they'll like hear it and go and look over there. So there's a lot of nuances to the combat. It's not just a run and gun, you know, which you can do, but that tends to be the hardest way to progress in the game because, like I said, you can't take much damage. The vision allows you to see people through walls, so that's cool. You can kind of see where people are at. If you notice, my battery keeps getting lower and lower, and your battery is how you pull off all your major attacks, like those sneak attacks and stuff. So you got to be careful. That also adds a huge level of nuance to the combat, because you can't just go and sneak attack everybody, because you'll run out of battery. See, and so you can hear people talking over here. Combat possibilities. See, so there's a guy up there. So if I were to go attack this dude, he's gonna see me. He's gonna open fire on me. So, but if you wait, usually they'll go off and patrol and do stuff. It's very Metal Gear-esque.
Like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts. But I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
See, set off his radar. The other guy didn't see that though, so he just keeps going. But if they find his body laying there, they'll wake him up usually, and then they'll come. It's just like Metal Gear in that way. Alright, so this is multiple levels, several enemies, so I'm gonna have to be very careful here. Alright, I just want to make sure that I think I can go over here. Okay, there's somebody right over here. Okay, got a couple enemies here. So if I take him out first, so the other guy doesn't hear him.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If
That
you
worked
can,
out.
disable it.
Roger that.
Oh, dude, that's so cool. That was pretty sweet. Flipped him around by his hair. Alright, so got these 2 guys. I'm looking for communications. It's my secondary objective, is to find this signal jamming thing here and turn it off. So it's around one of these places if I remember right. Okay, so let's see, let's go upstairs. Oh, there's somebody right there. See where he's going. Looks like he went over here somewhere. Is he the only one? Oh, this is cool. Okay, so let's see if he comes by this wall. Let's sneak up on him. See, that's just, I don't know, the death animations are pretty cool too. So, and those are pretty satisfying too actually, but I get a little bit more pleasure out of knocking the crap out of someone versus killing him. The cool thing is he has those blades that are augmented into his arms, and he, like, those just pop out and he just slices and dices guys with that. It's pretty cool. Alright, I think I could go right here. Alright, so I can't remember where that jammer is. I don't want to leave it, but I don't think I am. I think it's up here somewhere. Okay, there's a few guys here. Oh, there's 4 right there. There's about 8 more guys just up here. Ooh, there's 2 more over there. There's about close to a dozen guys right here. So be very careful. I better save just in case. I'll just save over this one. Just in case. There's a good chance I might die right here. Very good chance. So that was pretty nice. How he pulled him over. That was cool. Because he pulled him back behind this, so that, you know, if I would have just came out and attacked him on the other side of this cover, I would have been more likely that I would have got busted. Oh, there's a guy up there. Alright, so let's go. Let's see if I can get up there without getting. Okay, he's down below. Hopefully nobody sees me. Nope. So that worked out. See, it's really like cool, and it's satisfying to be able to move throughout the game without being seen. You really feel like a robotic ninja. 2 guys down there. Guy down there. Looks like there's a guy right here.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
Alright, so I was able to drop him without being seen.
الراجل اللي هيبقى علينا الحاجات جايه كمان شويه. روح قول لبقيه الناس ان انا هعصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
So there's 2 guys below, there's 2 guys up here. Alright, so this is gonna be really cool. Watch this, guys. 2 for the price of 1. I almost should have felt like I should have did the kill with the kill route on that one, but I think you get more XP too. Okay, there's the signal booster.
Miller.
If you don't
stay
kill
with the
everyone.
Jin's comms booster. Should make it harder for them to listen in on the deal.
Good work. With luck, Sing's covered.
Alright, so I completed both my secondary
We'll still be
objectives.
intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
See, so you don't really have to engage everybody either. You know, you can kind of pick and choose. I guess if you want the XP, you could go back and make sure you take everyone out. But for the sake of time, I'm gonna just move forward because I know there's gonna be some spots where I'm gonna die coming up. Okay. Alright. So we got a couple guys here. A guy right there who looks like I'm in his line of sight. Oh, he turned the other way. Alright. Alright, so one guy is gonna leave. That guy's... Just wait for this guy to turn around. Because he's dumb, so he's gonna turn and face the other way. Alright, here we go.
This is taking forever.
We'll just shoot this guy. I don't want to end up... Oh my gosh. Alright.
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helos inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Affirmative. Booster's fried.
So maybe the Tin Man
missed
does
it.
have a heart after all. Way to look out for your team. Creedy out.
Maybe I'll just let him come my way. Ouch. All right. I think that is it. Let's see. Yep. All right, so we need to get to here. All right, let's start by fortifying here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Oh, we got time. Let's play. We get all of them just for the heck of it. Oh wait, why is it not letting me get to here? Oh, I guess it's... Huh.
Access granted.
I don't know if in this game, I know in the first one you could get bonuses for doing that. Like there's extra information and stuff.
This is Jensen.
Alright, so I got through that without killing anyone.
Copy that. About fucking time.
Oh, thanks, Overload. It gets a lot harder, man. This is the very beginning. That's basically a training section. But yeah, I mean, even that though, I've died. I remember the first time I played through that part, I died once, I think.
Alright, strike force.
I haven't been much further than this first part of the game. I think I got to Prague. And that's the main part of the game is Prague. And I think I got there, but I don't
Strike
think
4 in
much
position
further.
and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, round nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Halliday.
Both of you shut up.
Alright, this part is pretty vicious, so I usually just use
Stay sharp.
lethal
Got eyes
weapons
on
here.
Shepard. Patching you in now. Target's in the AO. Remember, Sing's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Sing? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on her ass.
Loaded on everyone. I'm telling you, that's the hardest way to play through this game, man. It really is, because you have everybody at you, man, shooting at you, and you die quickly when you start taking gunfire.
The Orcs. They're getting harder to come by.
I had a question for you guys. If you could be augmented, would you? Like, would you replace your body parts with these machine parts? One of the cool things about this game is, like, their bodies, like, don't accept some of these parts. And so, like, it starts to reject it, and it's, like, a real painful thing. So they take this medication that helps them
This isn't the gin.
with their pain. And then that was a lot to do in the first story, in the first game. But
Open fire! Open fire!
the main, like, scientist in the first game, she found a way that they could basically make it 100% to where your body would accept the augments and you wouldn't reject them and have to deal with all this pain. Let me save it. Alright, this part's kind of hard. Let's
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Sing! Jensen, I can't reach him!
alright. Let's go. Machine gun. And if I remember, there's a right way and a wrong way to approach this. Because this guy, Sing.
This sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Alright, see, like, I don't think I want to kill any of these guys right here. If I remember right. I want to let this sandstorm kind of give me cover. And then there'll be like a point right here somewhere where you actually get help. So kind of just make your way over See, because Singh is the undercover agent. If you let him die, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I just think you get more XP if you can beat this without him dying. But if I remember right, like literally trying to save him isn't really the best way to go about it. I think the best way is to actually see if I can get to this chopper and disable it. And do it before he dies. Yep. There we go. So it's kind of I made it seem easy, but it like took me like a dozen times to figure that out. And that's the thing about this game.
You're welcome.
There's like a right and a wrong way to do most things.
Shit.
Because, you know, I could have went in and tried to kill all those guys that were attacking him, and usually I haven't been able to like, kill them before he dies. It's like there's too many of them, and I don't even know if like you can. Maybe you can. I couldn't. My font is too large for the chat box. I didn't notice that. Is it even working?
Artificial eyes to prosthetic
From
limbs.
molecular
I don't even see the chat box working.
Revolution available to all.
Here, I'll fix that, guys.
We will merge with machines, with
When
computers.
this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you. No, stop! And plan. Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit. Kind of madness has gripped mechanically
Font
augmented
size.
people.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara.
See if that helps, guys. I don't know. I haven't even seen the chat box working on there. Oh, it moves quickly. Okay.
The search for survivors.
I changed the size. Tell me if that's better.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries
I made it smaller.
calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens.
I tried to make it legible, but I'm not the one reading it. So if you guys say it's too big, then it's too big. Ah, the messages don't remain long. Okay, that's good too. I mean, I could actually change that too. Let's see.
This is retribution for a tragedy we cannot.
Sorry. I need to make the game windowed mode.
They buried the truth of this information.
Oh, always show messages. There we go.
Looks like horrible.
Another
There we
terrorist
go.
attack, this time in a police station.
United Nations Security Council has tasked Interpol.
There we go. Now they shouldn't disappear. I wish there was a way to change it so it scrolled down instead of up. Have you guys noticed that? I haven't been able to figure out how to, as far as I can tell, there's no option to change that, which is really dumb. The P over YouTube. I don't see a P over YouTube. Oh, Aether Primus. Oh, it's supposed to be flickering, man. It seems this thing's
They
weird.
knew the risks.
Hold on.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. This sandstorm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale for success is a
There we go.
generous one.
Is it scrolling
However,
again?
The erratic
Should be.
nature of the attack could work to our advantage.
Okay, it
Interpol
should be
will be
scrolling again.
confused
It's
for
supposed to be
weeks.
like, you know,
And
one of
with
the,
our
like a
continued
decoder.
guidance, the people will come around eventually.
Why P
We are all
YouTube?
in this for the
Why
long game.
PooTube? Why PooTube?
Never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The Og incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated.
Putin tube,
To
no.
ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be
Alright.
excised.
That's what it's supposed to
No
be doing.
one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation.
Oh yeah,
We may
guys, feel
already
free
have
to
the
use
votes we
this
need to ensure that the human
overlay
restoration
when you
act
log in.
passes.
If you don't have, if it doesn't work,
Very well.
because these files I use might be a little bigger, these animated overlays. If that's the case, just let me know. I'll send it to you. If you guys want to use this, you can.
Pressure to silence anyone opposed.
Ah, you're from
Proceed.
Russia. Cool, man.
Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed.
That's
Lucius,
cool.
Even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy.
We only mean for memes.
Claimed much in the past, Paige. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
How secure your communications, Bob? Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days. He and his Juggernaut Collective.
Janus won't be an issue. I've made arrangements.
Oh, you guys can see the 60 FPS in the corner, huh?
Now it is time to get everyone's attention.
Cool. You see my frame rate, my beast rig.
Activate the sleep cell.
Hey, it was a beast rig 2 years ago. It's still high end. You guys disappointed by the performance of the RTX cards? Looks like it depends what you're upgrading from. If you got a 1080 Ti, it's pretty much not worth the money until games start using that ray tracing. But yeah.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
Hold off.
No, I'm afraid they are not. What do you mean the papers are no good? You just let my wife think. You, come here. Me? Yes, you.
Oh, so sorry.
Very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. Damn Clank! Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Man? Seriously?
I could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling.
Sorry,
Last minute
guys. I'm
intel.
just checking
We were the
some
only strike team
stuff here.
available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman, moving a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
We got some serious gear.
Don't make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
So that's not the girl from the first game, I don't think.
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over
One
their
thing I'll
shoulder.
say is the
Terrified Ogs like us are going to attack
like
them
the
again.
Somebody probably
aesthetic of the first
Treat
game
people
was a
like
little
animals
bit
long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
cooler. I don't know.
say
Like
that
the
like there's
graphics are
nothing we
better
can
in
do to
this one, but
stop
it's
it.
like
I already tried 2 years ago.
even like the lighting and the way the colors are.
Are you
It
saying we
kind of
should just
changed
give
from
up?
the first
Let
from
hatred and
Human
prejudice take
Revolution.
over? To hell with that.
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true
Hey
power
Edwin, what's
brokers,
up, man?
they're
How's it
the
going?
ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
Welcome to the stream, my friend.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut.
She's got a pretty
Collective,
cool
we're all
hairdo,
trying
huh?
to stop them. Doesn't
I'm
mean
gonna have to
turning
get
a
my hair
blind
like
eye
that
to
with
it.
like a
help me
part
find them.
brain implant. Some kind of tech. Uh-oh.
Just watch yourself, Glenn.
I can't believe you're doing that.
You brought this on yourself. Make this any harder than it has to be.
I hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why.
The Illuminati.
Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
A neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip. Custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus. Leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe.
Who, me?
Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access
I
the
grow a
NSN's
beard,
motherboard.
man. A big old huge beard. I'll just buy a fake one and I'll wear it when I stream. I can grow a decent beard. It doesn't fill in like some of these spots on my face kind of get a little patchy. But once it gets long enough, it starts to, but it stays patchy for a while.
Yeah.
I don't have the patience to grow a beard. They're too like hot and scratchy. Maybe in the winter. The colors, yeah, it's not as gritty as the first one. I don't know. There's just a certain tone in Human Revolution that I really dug. You know what I mean? I really dug, especially the what is it? The definitive edition or whatever it was, the remaster they made. I really like how they changed the colors in that. It was pretty cool. This is a game they could probably port to the Switch. It might do okay. I don't think the last Human Revolution, when they ported out to the Wii U, it didn't do that great. But I mean, they sold what, 14 million Wii U's in 6 years. I think the Switch has sold that in a year and a half. So this is kind of the main part of the story, I guess, is this bombing and who did it and why, and I guess it goes in kind of the story's kind of based on that in this game. Which, I mean, with all the stuff going on in this world, it kind of seems like a small thing to focus on. But I don't know. I don't know what else they uncover.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Alex, it's Adam.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
Alright, I will. Talk to you soon.
Alright, let's see here. Regroup before heading out. Mission briefing. Prague has become a hotbed of terrorist activity. That's why TF-29 set up shop here. Arriving home from Dubai, I was meeting someone in secret when we got caught in the latest attack. My system took a hit, but it seems trivial. I'll know more after a shower. So my can I say that? Objective details. Regroup before heading out. I need to report to TF-29 eventually, but I'll gather my thoughts and assess my injuries first. Oh, everything's in error. Error. A technology advanced listening device created by Janus. It's pretty cool. Augmentations use up energy. Yes, sir. Advanced hacking. Alright. Looks like he was working on his latest gaming build, guys. Look how small the PCs of the future are. Do you notice what it says in there? AMD. He's using AMD in his gaming rig. That's hilarious. Alright, so how many AMD fanboys do we got? Hey, there's no reflection. Come on, man. In a game of this graphical quality, there should be reflections in that, even though it's all messed up. Get some bullets here. That's it. Yeah. Won't let me. It should break, huh, when you drop it. Alright, so where am I supposed to be going here? Garbage can. What is that? Crafting parts.
So let's keep going. First of all, let me get this out of the way when talking about the AUG.
Yeah, rest in peace, all my powers. Yeah, AMD, dude, that's hilarious, right? Still partnered with Radeon, maybe. So it looks like there's definitely crafting as a thing in this one. Collect crafting parts to craft items or customize weapons. From the inventory, select a weapon and hold Y to access the customization menu. From the inventory, access the crafting menu using right button or selecting crafting parts and pressing A. Alright. Alright, so let's see if I go to my weapons. Let's try to augment this bad boy. Customize. Parts available. Examine. That's a pretty cool model, huh? That's nice. It looks pretty cool. So if I customize it, what am I able to do to it? Muzzle. I can put a laser scope. Maybe change the firing options. EMP. So it doesn't look like I have anything to customize these. Nope. Alright. Credit chip. Painkillers. Yes, that will help my health. System failure mode enabled. I gotta wash my metal body. I wonder if he rusts. It'll be kind of rough, huh? He got 2 metal arms and 2 metal legs. There must be some kind of like silicone clear coat on his parts. I wonder if his junk is metal. Like if his junk got blown off in the first game, do you think he replaced it with the metal one, or did you just say, I'll be a Ken doll? Yeah, there's a skill tree, Eddie. I don't diss AMD. AMD's a good brand, man. They make some good stuff. I wouldn't mind having an AMD card. I'm just rolling with the baby GTX 1070, and it does plenty good for me, but I know there's those higher end Radeons. They're really good. Oh, that's cool. Let's clean my clothes. Ceramic plates and metallic fibers, huh? Carbon fiber. Deus Ex Man's junk divided. Oh, that's horrible.
Open blinds.
Good morning, Adam.
Ebook, Interpol case file. The Juggernaut Collective originated in the early 2020s when a hacker named Eli, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna read that
You
later.
have one new message.
From?
David Sarif.
Uh-oh.
Play it.
Adam, it's David. I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday, look, son, whatever reasons you had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, well, life's too short. I'm leaving for London soon, but give me a call.
See, and if you go through and read all this, there's definitely a lot of cool stuff to add to the story of the game. But I don't feel like reading right now. Mail. Question for you. Hey Jensen, sorry not to get back to you before this. Been buried in a sea of paperwork, and frankly, I'm surprised you're asking. Only met Miller once via the NSN. Seemed more than competent. He was with the Tactical Assault Group in Australia before the incident. Hell of a marksman, so they say. Don't know how he ended up overseeing the Central European office, but then I don't understand how you ended up there either. After Detroit, I figured your SWAT experience and my recommendation would get you in the door, but I thought headquarters would keep you in the States. Sure could use your insider knowledge of AUG developers to get a handle on the black market suppliers we've been chasing down. Hate to say it, but they're giving us hell. Ah well, adapt and react, right? Anyway, not much more I can tell you about Miller. If you do put in for a transfer, let me know first. Maybe I can pull some strings. Okay. Uh-oh, something that was retracted, huh? Eddie. Adam, thank you for your detailed specifications for the trench coat. As discussed, it will be completed within 10 business days and shipped express. Ah, new trench coat, huh? Are you okay? Director Miller said you'll probably come in after a good night's sleep. Despite what just happened to you, I have no idea why you would do that. If it was me, TF-29 is the last place I would want to be right now. Or want to go right now. Don't let the bunker atmosphere fool you. This place is a target. We are all targets. I'm not just being paranoid here, okay? You'll understand when we talk in person. P.S. Related to the above thing we need to talk about, I changed your office password. It's now the name of the band on the shirt Arya wore that time I saw her, the one I told you about. Okay. I swear I'm not trying to be cute or cryptic. I'm trying to be safe. Chang. PSS. Try running through your home smart system interface again and let me know if you're still getting that armory glitch. Latest firmware should have taken care of it. Last thing I'd want to do in your shoes is leave my apartment without bullets. Okay. Smart home. Hello, homeowner. From the menu, please select the type of settings you wish to change. Open, close wall panel. Lock and lock doors.
As you wish, but remember, homeowner, this poses a substantial security risk.
Ooh, this is my armory. Nice. Nothing there. Some bullets. Call Seraph. Let's call Seraph.
Adam, thanks for calling me back, son.
Seraph.
I heard about the bombing in Prague. It's all over the news. Did anyone you know get hurt?
You know me. Tend to keep to myself. I'm surprised you even know I'm here.
Interpol called me when you applied for the job.
It will stay on the chat on screen.
I give you a
That's
glowing
hilarious.
recommendation.
Thanks. What do you want?
What do I want? Jeez, Adam. I know I did some questionable things in the past,
This guy.
but a lot's happened in the last 2 years. To both of us.
Oh, you couldn't watch. I guess Isaac is having issues with his internet. It's all good though, man. Okay, so let's see.
You've obviously landed on your feet, though. Unlike a lot of other people.
I've been lucky. I almost died in Panchaea waiting for the rescue teams to dig me out. And I lost a lot of time after recovering from my injuries. You went back to Detroit, you saw what happened to Seraph Industries.
I got a look at it, briefly.
Humanity was afraid of the potential we offered, and they lashed out. Broke into the building, stole what they could, and burned the rest. Those vultures at Tai Young.
Very lore heavy, Eddie. if you really get into it, it's really dope, man.
Rise from the ashes.
You heard anything from Megan?
You heard anything from Megan?
After all we went through, I thought she'd stand by me. Still, you know, she always wanted to be at the cutting edge. She didn't see a future for herself in Detroit, so she went to VersaLife.
She moved to Hong Kong?
San Francisco. They've got an offshore research facility there named Roca Seca Beach. I'm sure you've seen it in the news.
California, huh? I wonder if she's told her mother.
You want my advice, son? Write her out of your life, because I'm damn sure she's written us out of hers.
You talked to Pritchard lately?
Frank. Of all of us, I think he's the one who's changed the least.
He'd probably tell you there wasn't anything about him that needed changing.
I'm sure he would. But when the world transforms itself the way ours has, people need to adapt or get left behind. Frank's freelance now, but he's still in computer security, still in Detroit. I don't know if he'll ever leave.
Your message said you were going to London. Casual trip? Or is this tied to the new dream?
I'm meeting with the Santo Group, Nathaniel Brown and his investors.
Santo? They built the Udalek complex, the Og Ghetto, here in Prague. Why are you meeting with them?
Brown's got big plans. He wants to focus on real solutions, ideas that look to the future. You've heard of the Safe Harbor Initiative?
I've heard of Rabia, the walled city he and his company are building in the desert for Ogs.
Rabia's just a part of it. We're talking about self-sustaining, energy-efficient arcologies that can be replicated anywhere on Earth. Cities built by the augmented, for the augmented.
Where the dream of self-controlled human evolution lives on.
That'd be
It may
crazy.
not seem like it right now, son, but one day, people will move on from the incident. And when that happens, we'll be ready for it.
Dude, the texture work on this game is
I'm glad we
insane.
caught up, Adam.
The little
Always
details,
tried to look out for you, you know. That bombing
the
yesterday.
little like rivets
You
and
didn't
things
call
in
to
his
talk
body.
about the bombing. Just ask.
It's nothing, really. I just need a signature so I can finish filing the bankruptcy paperwork.
You need my signature?
Yeah, apparently there was some kind of bureaucratic mix-up caused by you being declared legally dead for a year. The apartment in Detroit was leased in your name, even though we paid for it.
Fine. Send me the paperwork.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it, really.
Goodbye, Seraph.
Alright, so basically, looks like Seraph had to file bankruptcy. So Seraph Industries was went belly up, I guess.
You know, we haven't heard much about this Task Force 29 division lately. The one Interpol created in 28 after that quote-unquote horrifying breakdown of cooperation between the intelligence gathering organizations worldwide.
It's cool, everything's like interactive, even though they don't really do anything. I wonder if there's like things where like see like wine and stuff I could pick up. Like in the first game there was like this lady wanted a beer and I gave her this beer and she gave me some information or something. So I wonder if there's stuff like that in this one. That would explain why you could pick up so much of this crap that you'll never use. The suit is shiny. He is the male Samus. Alright. So I shower. Now what do I do? Do I get my coat on? Oh, I could choose what coat? Oh, that'd be cool if you could. Doesn't look like I can. Oh, man.
Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent.
Alright, so got all those objectives, got all the
You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my Augs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
new praxis point, but can I use it yet? I don't think I can use it. Praxis points are how you upgrade your augmentations. Travel to Sista at CTVRT. I was caught off guard by yesterday's attack, and I suspect I'm not the only task force agent who was blindsided by it. I need to report to our offices in Sista District and find out why. Biocells. When and why to use biocells? You can replenish energy instantly by using a biocell. To use biocells, open the Can also be used to power some electrical equipment. Oh, that's cool. That's different. Alright. I gotta go get my systems looked at.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
Alright, find Kohler inside the bookstore. Seems Kohler has run afoul of a local criminal gang. If I want him to fix me up, I'll have to get past the Diwali thugs who are tearing up the time machine. Make sure he's okay. Interesting. Right.
You do not belong.
They're saying he was part of that attack.
See, so I can. This is Jensen's favorite thing to do, is to travel via ducts. It's a meme. Uh-oh. This is the store. I'm taking it.
Maybe I'm not making myself clear. I don't want to fuck with you, Eva, but things need to change around here. I got the connections now. I got the Diwalis. With that kind of muscle, I can expand this whole operation. You only deal with Diwalis. Hey, get up!
Shut up. He's just like sneaking through people's air conditioning. like I'm taking a dump here.
I did not think that sounded right.
This game reminds you of Cyberpunk, or Cyberpunk reminds you of this game? Cyberpunk is gonna be sick. Yeah, dude, Cyberpunk's gonna be amazing.
You are one of the gifted, friend. Join us in the Machine God.
Church of the Machine God, huh? Where people try to build a religion out of anything.
Are you prepared for the ascension?
I think you've got the wrong guy.
No, I can see your purity. You are close, so close, and the Singularity Church of the Machine God can help take you the rest of the way. You know of it?
I don't think your church can help me get where I'm going.
Each of us lives with needs and desires, begging and howling for attention, for fulfillment. We barely have time to ponder. What, if anything, lies beyond this wretched world?
And you have some idea of what that might be?
I am but a servant, tasked with spreading the word and offering hope to those who have none. But I have the teachings of the church to guide me. What would you like to know?
Tell me about this ascension.
Tell me more about this ascension.
Our minds will depart their corporeal shells and merge with the divine consciousness of the Machine God. This is the ascension.
Sounds like you're talking about uploading a copy of your brains to a computer. I didn't think that was possible yet.
Thanks to the Builder, it is. But it is much more than a simple copy. It is transference. Joseph called it an evolution of the human condition. Do you have more questions, Seeker?
This Singularity Church of the Machine God. For augmented only?
The word of the Mother. Only the gifted will ascend. She has cast out the flesh.
Singularity Church of the Machine God. That's a mouthful.
Recruitment drive to fill up the numbers.
And more.
Basically, they're going to become the Borg.
The dreamer of our ascension. Now cast out at the will of the Mother.
Let me guess. He's one of the flesh-flawed.
No. He simply had a crisis of faith. But I am not so blinded by my faith as others are. He was a friend once, a mentor, a leader in our church. Some of us remember. Do you have more questions?
No.
Nothing right now. Maybe some other time.
Very well, Seeker. I will be here if you change your mind.
Well, that's pretty interesting.
It is the beginning of a new age, and like always, change lurks fire.
Guide. The map menu marks important locations including merchants, sewer accesses, and metro stations. Press button to access in-game menu. Okay. All right.
Something wrong? Stop right there. Yeah, you. Down on your knees. Hands behind your head.
Police. Naturals, huh? Alright. Let's see where I'm supposed to go here. Oops, wrong button. What is this? Objectives. Aim the reticule over the objective locator to bring up the name of the current objective. Hold the select button down while the reticule is on the locator to instantly access the description. In the objectives menu, you can choose your current objective. Oh, okay, so that's cool. So, like, if I want to aim at my objective, there it is. And I hold that, and it takes me right to it. That's pretty cool. I like that. Find color inside the bookstore. All right. So it looks like it's 50 meters that way. Oh, whoa. You guys aren't seeing this, but I'm getting an error. It says a problem has occurred with your display driver. Your system may not have enough resources to run the game at the selected settings. That's insane. Okay. That sucks. Because I hope I didn't save. I hope it didn't. Hopefully that didn't. That really sucks. Alright, let's try this again. That would suck. Short stream. Alright, let's try this again. I don't see why it wouldn't play it at the settings. I've been playing at those settings. Let's try this again, shall we? Yeah, I should have autosaved. That's just weird. I've never had that issue. Ever. It's AMD's fault, man. They don't want to play nice with my NVIDIA's, my GTX. Alright. Story, load game. Latest autosave. Vaclav Kohler. Interesting looking dude. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've only had one AMD card, which was the Radeon 50 something. It was a 5 series card. It was a decent card. But then when I upgraded to my GTX 980, it completely just destroyed that. And then I went from the 980 to the 1070. I'm going to wait a while before I upgrade again.
You should have thought of this yesterday.
Alright. Let's see if I get that error again, and maybe it's just something they're doing in this part of the game. It's just... Yeah, I did it again. Problem has occurred with your display driver. Your system may not have enough resources. Okay. So what I'm going to do is run my GeForce experience here. And use whatever settings it tells me, because I think my settings might be higher than what it's telling me to do. Let me check. So yeah, it wants me to turn off cloth physics, hardening shadows, depth of field, from ultra to on, subsurface scattering off. Okay, so let's just optimize and see what happens. Okay, optimized. Now let's try this one more time, man. That sucks. That sucks bad. Sorry, guys. Sorry. We'll see what happens here. Try this one more time. If this doesn't work, then maybe we'll just go to our special little treat. I didn't get 10 people, but they get to miss out. All right. Okay. One more time. Panchaea, that's where the last game ended. It's cool because there's 3 different endings, which I don't understand why they gave you 3 different endings in the first game when really there was only one ending that they had to use for the sequel. Yeah, I had my settings at ultra and it was running at 60 frames. Fine. I don't notice a big difference. It looks a little grittier. Some of that, I can definitely tell the shadows. Alright. Please run. Man, I'm going to have to redo my graphics driver. See, it's the same thing. DGXI error device hung. Wow. I didn't have this issue the first time I played through this game, so it's probably something with the driver. I might have to go back to an older driver, but I do not feel like doing all that right now, guys. So, what time is it? It's 9. I wanted to stream at least 2 or 3 hours. So I guess what I could do, I could jump into a different game. I've got, I don't have a lot installed right now, though. I've been wanting to play Hyper Light Drifter. I could play some Hyper Light Drifter or some Dead Cells, or I could jump into some Metroid Prime and show you guys some of the work I was doing there. That's why you don't update unless necessary. Yeah, because, you know, they always update, especially NVIDIA. They're really known for updating stuff a lot. Anytime a new game comes out, they update. And so there could be that maybe the driver I updated to, even though it was for, you know, GTX 2080 driver or whatever, that could have done this. I have the latest driver. That's such a pain in the butt. But all right, guys, so the 5 of you that are, or 4 now that are watching, what do you guys want to do? Hyperlight or Cells? Oh, dude, I know, right? They're both dope games. Okay, so Hyperlight or Cells? Let's do Dead Cells. It's just so fun. Let's see how this works out. I don't know what's going on with my drivers, man. Honestly, I haven't been playing a lot of games. I've been so like enthralled with working on the remaster that I haven't done anything but that for like the past month. Some of the stuff though we're working on is looking so amazing. Oh, you want to see some NPR? We'll get to it, man. We'll get to it. I want to stream at least a few hours, so let's just play a little bit of this. Alright. Number of runs, 9. I have not played a lot of this game. This is starting the game. Normal mode. Streaming mode? What is streaming mode? I just noticed it said streaming mode. What is it? Alright, so if you guys haven't played this game yet, you're in for a treat. This game's really cool. Dead Cells is amazing. It's good, Eddie. And they got it on the Switch, man. Alright, so basically, it's a procedural generated game. So basically what happens is the levels all change. Way too loud. Hold on, bro. Sorry about that. Alright. So basically how it works is you progress through the game by just getting better, you know, you got to get good. And the more you die, it's kind of a good thing because you learn as you go, but also because, hold on a sec. Because you get more gear and you get to keep some of it and you get upgrades and things that you get to keep even though you die. You can no longer die. I don't really understand it, but you're not the first to find yourself in this situation. If that's what you want to know. Beginner's bow. Got a shield. Let's use the bow. Alright, so wait a minute. I gotta remember how you... Okay, you gotta do a lot of rolling. Oh, crap. Alright. Streaming mode is for Twitch integration. So what does it do exactly? Curious. Oh, really? That's awesome, dude. Are you serious? Chat can do stuff like spawn monsters or items. That's freaking awesome. That's smart too. That really, like, you know, brings another level of immersion and you know, cooperation with your viewers. So that's really cool. That would make that game a lot more fun to stream. Oh crap! I just increased my brutality. I forgot that you get to choose there. Alrighty, let's see where we're going here. Nice. Blueprint for the blood sword. Yeah, this game's like one of the funnest like hack and slash games I've played in a long time. Alright, so far so okay, I guess. Oh, I gotta get some serious gold. Let's just do it. Slicer! Ooh, nice. Oh, I don't have enough gold for any of these things. Yeah, dude, I haven't played it for a little while, so... That's pretty awesome. Just lets people spam you to death, huh? That's pretty rude, but pretty awesome at the same time. You gotta be nice to your viewers so they don't kill you. It would be fun though, just to like spam the heck out of somebody. And all right, so what do we want to do? More hit points. 15% damage with purple items. Let's go with more brutality for now, since that's your main weapon anyway. Oh, I don't think that would have hit me, huh? Blueprint for a fire grenade, huh? Alright, so I think I have to go this way. Oh, I forgot he does that. Focus on upgrading colors corresponding to your weapons, and if you can prioritize one over the other two, you'll get less health but a lot more damage, right? Yeah, I like damage. Alright, we're out of here. Moving on. Well, look who it is. I'm the collector, and I'm about the closest thing you'll find to decent company around here. Bring me the cells you gather from the others, In exchange, I'll procure a few useful items for you. Should you stumble upon a blueprint, bring it to me and I'll introduce you to some more experimental items. All locked. The health flask. Definitely gotta have health flask. Gold reserves. Yeah, let's do gold reserves. I need 3 more cells. Definitely want gold reserves. Well, hello, Mr. Prisoner, sir. Mutations. Let's just go ahead and add the combo. 119 plus DPS for 50 seconds after killing an enemy. That's pretty dope. Let's get a refill of our flask here. Let's go. Never spread upgrades evenly between the 3 colors, as that will leave you unable to muster the DPS skill bosses. Extra life mutation is good for early if you're going to dive into harder areas. Okay. Ouch! Ouch! Damn it, I forgot about this place. I need the key. Okay, I gotta go find the key. Oh crap, I forgot about that. Hey, you there. There's water running around my cell. I think something in the water touched my leg. Help! Maybe I should co-host next time you stream this, honestly. I didn't realize I'd have so much to say. Yeah, dude, that'd be cool. Heck yeah, man. Seems like you've played a lot of this game, so it would be a help for sure. I really dig the game. This is pretty fun. Alright. I haven't played a lot of it. This door, oh, that's right. There's these time doors, dude, that you can't even, you can never get past if you don't get there fast enough. I forgot about that. Pretty awesome, dude. There's so many mechanics in this game that are just really fun and different. Oh gosh, my life's getting pretty low, huh? Ooh, that hurt. Ooh. Alright. I'll be dying for my first time here soon. Forgetting about my arrows. Alright, let's go down here. I think there's another one of those doors up here. We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep focusing on the brutality. Oh crap. Rub a dub dub. Rub it. Rub it. Sorry, that's really weird. Okay. I have no skill in roguelikes, so I make up for that by planning ahead and learning the niche stuff. Just done a lot of research. Yeah, dude, this game's dope. It's really fun. The combat in it's so good. It just really tight controls. Oh, the rose. Should I take the whip? Alright, let's take the whip. Tickle? That's so weird. Ooh, I don't know if I should have took this stupid whip. Kind of reminds me of Castlevania. Ah! Got him. Got an artifact. Sweet. Vine rune. This permanent rune causes climbing vines to grow. Sweet. We can make some progress now. By the way, do you know about the secret items in the prisoner's cell and in this area? No, sir. I do not know anything about this game other than it's fun. But I know I can grow vines now by tickling things. It's kind of weird, right? Oh, an elite. Crap. About to die. Oh, come on. Oh, I almost had him. Oh, I lost 8 cells. That hurts so bad. I hate that. That hurts. That hurts bad. All right. Well, that's what happens in this game. You die a lot. It is very Dark Souls-like in that way. When you finish the 2-3 tutorial runs and the area is standardized, you can go left instead of right and climb a bit in prisoner's cell. And here you'll find blueprints. Oh, cool. I did not know that. All right. Back already? Seems like you've been having a rough time of it. Oh, no, no. I've been murking things. Have you noticed how things seem to change each time you pass through? No. One could get to thinking that the island is alive. It's quite ridiculous, wouldn't you say? Would be seem so. Alright, let's go ahead and take the shield this time. Even though I don't really like the shield that much. Alright. Yeah, I can't believe I lost all those cells. Oh yeah, I love that. That drop attack is so cool. Some gold, some gold. Some writing, it's difficult to read. Malaise, they're all affected, not die here. Shield can be extremely amazing for fighting enemies far stronger than you. Yeah, if you use it. I tend to get so caught up in the combat in this game that I forget anything but the main attack. It's just so fun to like destroy stuff. Yeah, the combat in this game is awesome. Oh, I got 4 of mine back. Alright. Should we just keep doing what we're doing and going with the red, or should we? Yeah, because I'm not using my shield very much, I know that. Should, but I won't. Gosh, I keep forgetting not to drop that stuff. Yes! Give me some... that works. Take that over that rusty sword for sure. Artifacts. I think you should be able to get them to hurt themselves or each other with their weapons like that, right? Like move and get them to drop. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, okay, I need to get something to be able to make something of those. Consider the shield like a momentary parry, Dark Souls style. Also, you should watch walls for glowing runes. Walls for glowing runes. I will keep an eye on that. So what couldn't have gotten here before? Yeah, this game's dope. Passage to the top sewer. Oh boy. Well, look who's here. 6 cells left. Let's go to the gold reserves. Maybe we have some gold when we start off next time. Random starter bow, random shield, recycling. Transforms item found on the ground or in treasure chest into gold. Can get some grenades. Oh, the blood sword. Oh, I like the blood sword. Let's do that. Once I get a couple more of those, that way I start out with the blood sword. Not worried about mutations right now. Funny, they look alike me. A little like me. Oh. Except for I haven't died that many times. Oh, what? Crap. I can't proceed. Wait a minute. I have to be able to proceed. Oh, let's not do that. Where the heck do I open that door from? Attack the runes and they give you stuff. Remember the mutation guy. Oh, okay. I gotta talk to him or what? I'm really happy I found this stinking pile of corpses. Except grenades. Recover 2 of hit points after enemy dies. I did that one before. Dead inside plus 30%. Let's do this. That's what it is. Duh. Oh no! Oh, okay. I thought I just used that. Duh. Alright, so that little 2 hit points doesn't seem like a lot, but it really adds up. Achievement unlocked. Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot. You had to take a mutation. They make you. Hey you, come here a second. Uh-oh. Sure. A little slow, but you seem to understand what I'm saying. I lost my rune. So you see, I'm a little stuck. And I need my rune, you see. You wouldn't mind finding it for me, would you? Sure. Yeah, I can do that. Ho ho, thank you. It's somewhere around here in these sewers on your side of the bars. Bring it back to me quick. I don't know if that's such a good idea. Ah. Let's see what's over here. See, those little 2 hit points add up, man. Ow. Oh crap. Ah, I forgot about that. That sucks. What doesn't kill me. Oh crap. I keep forgetting about stuff, dude. It's so brutal too because they like continually to beat you up. Damage plus 50% damage with purple items. Do that. Oh yeah, I forgot you can jump roll too. That's really cool. Man, I'm really bugged by that whole thing with Deus Ex. I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with my driver. I've never had that issue with that game. Oh yeah, I forgot you can double jump too. And jump, oh yep, to avoid damage. It's the same guy, isn't it? Nope. Alright, where am I going? Wrong way. Do not know about the driver issue. Sounds like Minecraft guy. Yeah, I don't know either, man. It's weird. Oh wait, wrong way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird. I'll have to do some research and see what it is. More than likely, it's just an issue with the driver. I have to reinstall it or something. I'll figure it out and maybe stream it again from that point next week. Ah, that seriously took way too much damage. Oh my gosh. Couple of mistakes there and now I'm almost dead. I do like the 2 points back though for that reason. Oh crap, that hurt, that hurt. Jeez, these guys get brutal. Oh! Grenade, no. Infinity Gauntlet. Have Infinity Gauntlet, guys. No. Save no money. Not that I'm gonna need it. At least I get to keep 3 grand if I die. I really don't want to lose my 14 souls though. Oh, okay, wait. There's an exit. How do I get to it? Dang it. How do I get to this exit? Oh, it literally doesn't. I gotta come down from below. What? It doesn't look like there's a way to get down there. Let's see. Let's go here. See if I can go back out this exit. Oh my gosh. Sorry. No room for you. Oh, I can't exit once I've entered. Oh, that sucks. Hey Jason, check Discord when you can. I'm gonna have a potential fix. Okay, yeah, for sure. Good, doing good on rolling timing. Thanks, man. I try, but I have my moments, and then I lose my concentration, and you see what happens. That's what's so crazy how punishing this game is. If it requires a power that you don't have, can't access that exit. Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna die then because I don't have a flask, and if I can find maybe farm some simple enemies. Ah, see, that was way overdue. Let's go up. Maybe if I can find and farm some easy enemies, you know, I can be okay. I go up there. I guess I'm gonna still go back and warp to where I was. Look for the wall runes. They can contain wall meat. Wall runes. I'm trying to. It's hard to like pay attention sometimes. I'm so busy. Get so caught up trying not to die. All right. What's over here? Yeah. I'll take that. That's cool. Treasure time. Throwing knife. 18 DPS. Victim remains explode. Cause bleeding. Nah, we'll just leave that in a moment. We'll just leave it. Brutality. Let me in. You know, it's kind of weird. I haven't seen any enemies for a while. It's kind of scary, right? The trail leads to the hole. I don't know what it is, and I don't really want to know. Yeah. A vicious substance is oozing out of the body and across the floor. So yeah, something really gross is. Oh no! Gosh, why did I just do that? Something really gross is gonna be up here somewhere. Keep getting more cells that I'm gonna eventually lose. Go! Oh, I'm kind of building that up. Okay, one upgrade. Purple item, 15% damage. Green item. Let's choose that. So I have a purple item. Oh, that's pretty awesome. You've outraged the gods. Just one hit and you're dead. Eliminate 10 enemies to lift the cord. Oh my gosh, are you serious? That sucks. Wolf trap. Colorless item. Gotta kill 10 enemies. Bomb. Do I want to spend 1,800 for that? Let's try that. We're gonna lose that money anyway if I don't use it. Aha, you, there you are. It's here. My rune is just a little bit further. No, no, no. What? Not at all. Nothing to worry about. After coming this far, you'll make short work of that. So off you go. What's over here? Oh, nothing. Can't get there. Alright, fine. Oh, great. Boss battle. Oh, you just wasted me. 19 cells lost, dude. That sucks. Oh, don't go down. Oh, I missed it, man. Replace the shield with a knife. Dude, I definitely need you in chat next time. He warned me. I know, dude. He warned me, but I'm looking at this screen and my chat's over here, so it's like, in this game especially, it's hard to keep up on the chat. It's all good, though. That's my second death. You should have had a death counter, huh? Alright. Dude, that giant, knight thing right there is so freaking cool. Have you guys ever seen Sundered? You guys ever see that game? The art style in that game is so amazing. I bought a package with the Metroidvanias back in one of the Steam sales. I think it was last spring. And I got like 4 different games, and this was one of them. And I also got Sundered. If you guys haven't seen Sundered, dude, I could show you that real quick too. It's so cool. The gameplay is nowhere near as fun as this though, but the graphics are so cool, man. Go to the left. I can get the item now. Okay. Wait, where's this item? You haven't seen Sundered? I'll show you guys then in here in a minute. It's pretty cool. Ah, secret zone discovered. Quick bow. Blueprint. Nice. That's cool. So I got a couple items in my jars there. That's good, right? Dead again? I know what you've been up to. Oh yes, I know all your dirty little secrets. And I've been writing them all down in my little book. That's what I do. You kill things, I take notes. Oh, cool. So he like keeps track of everything, my deaths, who killed me. That's pretty cool what I've killed. Can't open it. Daily runs are fun, but you'll want to unlock some blueprints first. Alright, let's go with the bow this time. Alright. I don't get what... Isn't there something... I swear there was something in there. That was a stupid timing. I just love how this game doesn't feel cheap at all. It's like if you die or you get hit, it's because you know you messed up. It never feels like, oh, the controls suck. Yeah, Sundered's pretty cool. Like, I just want to show you guys the art style more than anything. I don't know how long I'll actually want to play it. It's just not that. I mean, it's fun. It's just not. After playing this game, especially, it's just like, Alright, so should we keep going with our brutality? That's kind of the thing that works the most, I guess. For me anyway, my playing style. Although I probably need to change my playing style at some point. At least try to do something else. I love when you get strong enough to just start smashing stuff. Ooh, that was just perfect timing right there. Right in time to get slammed. Alright, let's take this knife and replace my bow. Oh gosh, double hit right there. That was so stupid. Sorry guys, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. One of us should pick up Salt and Sanctuary. I've got that too, man. It came in that package. I tried to tell everyone. I told you guys in Discord at the time, but I don't know, you know, if you got money at the time. But that deal was like 30 bucks, and it came with Guacamelee, this, Salt and Sanctuary, and Sundered. All 4 games for 30 bucks. It was a really good deal. Brutality is rapid. Tactics are pace. Survival is slow and careful. I'm a rapid. That's my playstyle. You forgot. What'd you forget? I forget to use it though. I always forget to use those attacks, man. It sucks too because this layout's cool, but it doesn't fit this game. Oh well. 6 cells. Guess we'll finish going for the blood sword. And recycling's another one that's okay. Heck yeah. Saves me once. We'll use that. Yeah, dude, that bundle was awesome, man. It was a really good deal. Yeah, I got Salt and Sanctuary. That game's so hard, though. That game makes this game seem easy. Like, that game's really hard. This game's combat's so satisfying, man. Like, I want to play a Castlevania game that has this style of combat in it. It'd be so good. Like, you know, like Symphony of the Night, but I think this has actually got even tighter combat than Symphony of the Night, man. Ooh. Ah, missed it. It's so hard to get there quick. You have to just, I remember that it's there and just go for it and not bother with anything else. Oh, I forgot these dudes are coming now, huh? Oh, I forgot I gotta kill this stupid. Dang it. I can't get up there. Oh, dude, those guys have range on their attacks too. Oh, that was kind of lucky. That double jump slam down is really, really... Ah, this guy got me. Take it easy, Eddie, man. You gotta pick up Deus Ex for the Switch. Dude, I want to get it for the Switch too, just so I can play it on the go. It's awesome. I think I might actually do that, but I gotta try to get Mega Man first, man. Carefully pace when you unlock weapons. You'll get a high tier weapon by measurement of what zone you're in whenever you unlock a blueprint. Okay. Blood sword plus throwing knives equals massive bleeds. So yeah. I gotta remember to use the range, man. I keep forgetting. So I mean, it's like so nuanced, the combat. Alright, let's go ahead and heal now. Ah, I knew that was coming. Okay, so I can't do that until I get that other power up. Bleed is damaged over time, so you don't have to worry about constantly hitting. Right, okay. Oh, death cheated. Oh yeah, I forgot I took that. Oh, and I end up dying anyway. Let's check out those other couple of games, guys, before I call it good. Let's see, what time is it? 9:30. Yeah, it's about 2 hours. That's all I was able to really stream tonight anyway. Hold on one sec. Let me check something. See, Apex said it's either that, the game isn't optimized correctly for overclocked CPUs. My CPU isn't overclocked, and I don't have SLI. So it's got to be the registry then, huh? Okay, I'll look into that, man. It really sucks. Let's check out this other game though real quick, guys. Let's check out Sundered. I just want to show you the games, the art style on this game is pretty awesome. And then we'll check out that little special surprise too for you three, since you guys are the only ones who bothered watching. No, we had like still at 6 or 7 at one point. Alright. check out this game, man. It's Metroidvania night. There's like the scale of this game and like the worlds, it's just insane. I really do need to sit down and play this game. It's really cool. It's just not as fun to me as, you know, Blood Cells, but it's still really good. We'll just have to have a Metroidvania night, I guess, since Deus Ex failed me so miserably. Luck is an underrated upgrade. So you could roll same way as Dark Souls. Let's see. Jump, A to jump. It's like, I think what it is, see like that right there, you don't realize that that hurts you, but it does. Press A while on a wall to wall jump. Oh, I could actually wall jump in this game, guys. Oh, see? Those stupid things. That's another thing I remember is I didn't really like how hard it was to like figure out what environmental damage, you know what I mean, what could hurt you. The controls actually aren't as bad as I remembered. They're a little floaty, but not so bad. Press LB to use health elixir. You cannot roll while you're in the air, though. Ouch. There's some health. Zychthes Sanctuary. Creepy It is theatrical. Yeah, dude, the graphics, dude, it's so awesome in this game. She like attacks with like her, I don't know if it's like a shadow, like a sword. You see, it's like a sword, but listen to the sound effects on that. It's freaking awesome. It's almost lightsaber-ish, right? It's pretty cool. To defeat endgame enemies, you need endgame perks. This is definitely a game worth playing and beating, man. I really want to. Maybe I should start streaming this one, man. It's just so hard to pick out all these games. Dead Cells is really fun to stream. It's kind of like Enter the Gungeon, you know, one of those games that you could just play in spurts or for hours, you know, but it's not as like procedural or like you don't progress through the game like this, you know, this game does. Hold L to open. What was that? Hold L to open. Oh, okay. And if I remember right, I don't remember if this game is procedural or not. Don't know. I can't remember. I don't know if it's a roguelike or not. See the way the maps are too. It's pretty interesting. Hey, buddy. Whoa, that's like a shark, huh? That's pretty cool. So yeah, the sound effects in this game are awesome. Yeah, this game's pretty cool, man. That's the way it looks. Okay, so I can't get into the research lab yet. Yeah, the art style is all hand-drawn. It's really cool. Blade-packed warlock. Given what we just saw, though, I think the PC is a warlock. Huh. Out of health elixirs. Can't get up there either. See, so it's like, gotta have a double jump to go over there. So very Metroid-esque. Can't go up there without a double jump. So gotta go down. It's the only way to go. Oh my god. Holy crap. He's been swarmed in this game. I can get over there. Dude, the way they all sound too is really creepy. Oh, is that maybe, well, that's the, whatever he was talking about, is that thing in the background. That's a weird statue, right? It's really cool. Yeah, the art design in this game is pretty awesome. Oh, I can't go over there yet. Or there. Gotta keep going down. Hold A after jumping down to the platform to keep going through others. Oh, jeez. So you can literally just keep falling, I guess. Oh, here's a power-up. Check that out. Okay, if I remember correctly, yeah, get power. It's pretty cool. These voices are really nuts. Dude. Can you imagine a Metroid in this art style? Absorb damage
nog in lekdeme Eifstas aanlegt. Jenks haarweg, wie ontaars is het, staga.
Oh, we actually got one open. Eldritch, huh? Can't go this way, so it looks like I can come out this way. There's my map. See, yeah, the map's very much Metroid-esque too. Keep trying to double jump, which I'm sure she gets at some point. Oh wow, she like floats. She or he? I think it's a she. Yeah, I think it's a she. To get currency or something, there must be a way to upgrade, possibly, or do something by items, maybe. I don't know. You see, it keeps the number down there, 214, when I pick up more. like that attack if you hold down. It's almost like Dead Souls, or Dead Souls, Dead Cells. Man, this game is pretty, actually, kind of sucks you in a little bit if you play it for a while. Hit monsters or objects to accumulate charges. Press up direction to release a finisher. Oh, there's a finisher, huh? That's kind of a weird S. Press up, press direction. Huh. You can use the D-pad on this game or the analog. I'm using the analog, seems to be a little bit easier. Oh, you see that her shield turns blue there. Oh yeah, she jumps much higher if you just... Makeshift roads. Oh, this must be the exit. Oh, what the heck? That's awesome. That looks really cool. Oh, okay, this is that exit. So this is back to that spot. Yep. So now that it's open, I think it just stays open. Gotta scream more of these. Dead Souls, best crossover. Yeah. Dead Souls, that would be Salt and Sanctuary, Apex. I don't know if you've played that game, but it's definitely a cross like between Dark Souls and Dead Cells. It's insanely difficult. Like these games, all these games are challenging. This game is challenging as well. The coolest thing about this game, I would say, is definitely in my opinion, the art style is amazing. It's so cool. But the sound effects and the music is really good too. And the combat's not bad either. It's really good. So overall, so far, I really dig this game. I think it's a must-own if you're a big Metroidvania fan. I could see this being on the Switch too. Can I use it? Oh, I got max health, so I can't pick that up. Ah. And that shield definitely comes in handy. Oh, you see, you can see how it's the blue down there next to the red life, and then I'm guessing you probably can increase that as well. You see, that's a really powerful attack, that downward thrust. That reminds me of Legend of Zelda 2. Oh, what the heck is this? Jonathan Hughes. Matthew Devine. Eldritch energy traverses your foes. Eldritch energy, you guys were right. Traverses your foes, huh? Dude, I wonder if is that like the guys who made the game? That is freaking... Dude, that's awesome. Dude, this game's like sucking me in like no other. I swear, it's very. So far, it's kind of, I don't know. Like I want to see more variety in the levels, but I mean this is the beginning, so I'm guessing I will see that. I'm hoping. From what I understand, the boss battles in this game too are just epic, like ridiculously epic. Western control room. There's an energy generator. Energy generator here. Oh wow, did you see that? Like when I hit that, it's like causing some kind of chain reaction. I don't know if that's a power up or is it just something that happens. Well, because it wasn't doing that earlier. That right there, was it? No, I don't think it was. I really can't wait to be able to double jump though. Keep trying to do it and it doesn't happen.
Zijn hier is viel geschehen. De Schrein liegt viel Schreien. Ieder sein Wein geschieht ist.
Okay, well that doesn't sound like that good of a thing, does it? I guess we're gonna have to do it though. Okay, so it looks like I have to kill everything in this room. Ouch! What the heck is kidding me? Well, it was pretty insane. I think that's what the energy traversal refers to. A lot of these styles of games copy movesets from Zelda. Okay, so that was pretty intense. Oh, what the heck was that? Oh, that was hurt. Okay. That must be the defenses he was talking about. So now there's definitely more environmental things here I gotta look out for. That's cool. Oh wow, that actually stayed there from the first time. Looks like there's a door up there I didn't access. You guys gotta go check it out. Dude, this game's pretty cool, man. Nothing over there.
Fast in Lective. Gelets.
Wait, so that's some kind of thing?
Abraham had the fast in Lective.
So that...
Gelets.
Ooh, that's like a giant golden door. So before this place turned to blue,
Atish.
cure all more garbage.
Le Garutha, Limix, Le Krimutha, Lifast.
I didn't bother turning this game down. The sound is so freaking cool. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. I think you would decide something if you couldn't. Unless you're just like, I'd rather hear the game, which I don't blame you. Alright guys, I'm going to end up playing this game all night if I keep going, and I don't really have to kind of get up early. And I want to show you guys just a little bit of what we've been working on. So. Meteor or that looks like Metroid, huh? Uh-oh, boss. Alright, let's check out this boss. This is the first boss. Model Luther XL9. Deviant video. Oh, ouch. It's pretty basic. Ouch, that hurt. Oh, cool. Ouch. I'm about to die anyway. This is an intense battle actually. A little boss. Oh. That was pretty cool. So what do you guys think? This game pretty good.
Nuchtag fietsele klimchef. Het vach. Het geslagen die negrachle. Ual vergeps. Rijfährlich luchte weg. Svensterich wie starlekt. Gesegte wie fachmale. Achlauen. Rechlia. Nechik. Da.
Oh, this is interesting. So, oh, remember it said to defeat the higher end enemies, you're going to need higher end perks. So, deflecting shield protects you from incoming enemies. So, I got that. Next step in that would be increase your maximum shield. There's damage. Luck. Increases the odds of finding shards and other drops. Shield regeneration. Health elixir. Increases maximum health. Interesting. So, wait, can I just, nope, I have to progress in order. Kind of reminds me like Path of Exile style. Cost is 30, so buy that. Oh, so you gotta upgrade it completely and move on. Oh, so that's what the yellow things are for that you pick up, guys. Oh wow, so I got quite a bit. I didn't die for a while there, so I actually got quite a bit, it looks like. Dude, I like this. Okay, health, let's do this. Not enough shards. So I was able to increase my shield to max, maxed out my health, armor, and luck. That's awesome. Rest in peace. Dude, this game is pretty awesome. I like it. I definitely think I could start streaming this one more often. Okay. Yeah, I like it. So wait, curious. V-Sync full screen, yeah, high texture quality. There's low and high resolution, particle effects enabled or disabled. So there's not a lot as far as what you can turn on and off, but I mean, with the game that's pretty simplistic in its art style, I don't see why there would be. But yeah, guys, I like this game a lot. We're gonna have to put this on the list because I think I want to keep playing this and streaming this. I'm wondering if I get to start from there. Hopefully I don't have to start over. I don't think, why would you, a game that big? But I'm gonna take a quick break, guys, just a couple of minutes, and I'll be back and we're gonna check out some NPR. So for you guys still watching, the three of you, please stick around. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I just gotta create another capture because game capture and capture Boston. I gotta use window capture. Yep. Alright, that's better. That should be better. Okay, hold on, guys. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this working. Way overpowering. I know, I'm sorry, man. Okay, so window capture. Diamond source. Dolphin. There we go. Alright, so now when I make Dolphin full screen, it should be good. This is the GameCube version, guys. The colors are a little off in this version for some reason in Ishirika. I'm just doing this because I have multiple saves way further in different points of the game to show you guys some different stuff. Probably gonna erase the hard mode one. 98% hard. I'm gonna erase that because I need the 91% for Ridley and I need 62% for, I think that one is at the Omega. So, alright, let's try making this full screen real quick. It froze. So there's something weird with this window capture. Hold on. Let's try one more time. I don't know why it's doing this. Usually it doesn't do this. It's still close. So weird. Alright, let's try display. Usually display doesn't work as well, but hopefully it does, because otherwise I don't know what I'm going to do. Ah, display actually is the one. Okay, I had him backwards there, maybe. Yeah. I know, it wasn't centered because it wasn't full screen. Alright, you guys ready, man? All three of you? Who do I got here? I know I got Deus and you Apex. I'm guessing maybe Northern still lurking? I don't know. Let's see who's the last one to comment besides you two. Edwin, he was gone. He said he was leaving. Ah, Northern, I knew it was you. How did I know? You was waiting for this, right? Okay. Let me show you guys some cool stuff here. So cool thing is I'm using the Xbox controller because this is the GameCube version. So I know people have been asking me if this was gonna, the NPR was gonna be just the Wii version, and actually it's not. One thing I want to tell you guys first is that the colors aren't gonna be exactly what they should be. There's a lot of ways you guys are gonna be able to do this. You don't have to use reshade if it's, you know, because reshade can be a bit of a system hog. So if you guys decide you want to stream NPR, say, and reshade just proves to be too taxing for you guys to be able to do that. I think you guys, you know, Apex, I know you've got a pretty beastly rig. I'm not sure what you have, Deus and Northern. To give you an idea of what I'm rocking, I got the i7 6700K, just playing 3.8. I think I don't have an overclock on it. I want to. I have overclocked it before, but I didn't stabilize it, so I just went back to stock for now. I've got a GTX 1070, and I've got 16 gigs of DDR4 3300, 3200, man? I'm not sure, something like that. It's 32, I think, and it's running at 32. Yeah, I got a solid state drive that I run the game in the emulator off of. And so those are my specs, and that's how I'm able to run the game. You're going to notice, though, another issue that I found is, for whatever reason, though, the GameCube version with Dolphin does have little hitches here and there. It runs almost perfect, 60 frames, and I'm going to be running at 4K just for the heck of it. But even at 1080p, it'll like have these little hitches here and there. I don't know why. I probably got to mess with the settings more, and I'm not sure if you guys have had that issue or not. But it's only in the GameCube version. In the Wii version, I don't have that problem. Although in the Wii version, I do get some stutters in the frame rate, but it's never a hitch like a pause. It's just like the frame rate lowers a little bit. So i5 and a 970, yeah, that should be enough, man. Deus is almost the same rig I have, except for a bad GPU. Yeah, man, I guess like if I was to upgrade to a 2080 Ti, it'd be worth an upgrade for me, or even a 1080 Ti, but it's not really worth it money-wise from where I'm at now. But yeah, so let's go ahead. Let me erase this here. Go ahead and erase that, so I can show you the beginning of the game. Again, visor. We'll leave all that stuff normal for now. Oops. Alright. We'll do normal mode. I'm not really going to be playing for long. I just wanted to show you guys some stuff here, since I promised you I would. But yeah, just keep in mind though, this is definitely still early in what we've been doing with the beta. All the stuff you saw before was alpha. That's all stuff I was doing just by myself. This is stuff that I've been working on with the team. And Marco has been a huge help, dude. Marco is an amazingly talented guy. And I've been able to, you know, he's also a really humble guy. He's allowed me to kind of direct him and tell him how I want things to be. And he's been able to come back with his ideas. And together we've been able to really work well as a team. And we've been able to get the game looking pretty. I'm gonna get a Radeon for AMD reasons. But yeah, so you're gonna notice the colors are a little saturated more than I want them, especially in the GameCube version. So that's one issue. But other than that, see, there's the hitch. You're gonna notice that hitch here and there because it's in the GameCube version. And again, I don't know why. I haven't really gone through the, the effort of really trying to optimize for the GameCube version, since we are focused on the Wii version. But once we got the Wii version done, I'll go back and see what we have to do to get things running perfectly on the GameCube version, if it's possible. I don't know. It might be just one of those things, you know what I mean? But yeah, you guys are going to notice some stuff here. The ship's been completely redone. You'd have to probably go back and watch one of my old videos to notice, but the lights, and it's a lot cleaner. Her suit has been completely redone. It's not as often, I was kind of going off in my own direction with it. This is definitely more like the original textures, so it does look a lot like the base textures, but that's what we wanted. We really want to give that same exact feel that the game had originally, just upgraded, visually. So yeah, that's what we're working on. So you're gonna notice her cannon has been redone and no longer has some of those liberties I've taken with the cannon. As far as here, we can go ahead and take a look at it. The UI, I've done a lot of the UI, the buttons. If you'll notice the R and L buttons that are in the menu, the A, X, all that's redone. I redid all that stuff. But yeah, let's go back and take a look at Samus. So yeah, very much looks like what it did before. But let me go ahead and show you guys here. Hold on one sec here. Hopefully I can do this without causing any issues. Let's see. So I'm going to show you guys with and without the textures. Let's see. I'm going to try to keep up on the chat too. Will you be making the arm cannon for the Phazon suit gray? No. We're going to keep everything as close to possible as original, but I'll still be releasing separate textures for people to modify it more. So like, this is going to be NPR, right? This is going to look 100% as much as possible like the original, but I'm going to still release like a Canon, special Canon X or Gray Canon. I'm going to still put that stuff out so that you guys can kind of change things up to how you want it. So yeah, that'll be a thing. I always thought green with black and red was a bad idea. Yeah, it doesn't, honestly, because we've been working on the Phazon suit, and I'm going to show you guys the new Phazon suit too. And I'm kind of glad this is at the end of this stream, and like we went through all those other games, so that people who, I don't want to really even tell people that I'm showing this. I'm glad to be able to just show this to you guys, because you guys are like my biggest supporters, and you're my friends. I'm glad I can share this with you guys. That's why I haven't made a video on the channel with an update yet. And when I do, I'm not going to even show in that everything I'm going to show you guys tonight. So yeah. But yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys a little something here. So this is the base textures here, the real base texture. So you're really gonna see here, the green is not as vibrant. And I want to try to match that green a little more. It's a little more of a gunmetal blue greenish than like the green that it is now. But yeah, you're gonna see that it looks like it's kind of a lot like very similar, but The colors are quite the same, and then let me go ahead and zoom in here. Hold on a sec, I gotta close this menu. And let me kind of, it's gonna flash like that. Oh, see, there's this thing with the, hold on. See, if that's gonna be a thing, that kind of sucks. Hold on. I don't know what is with this still here. So I might not be able to go back and forth because it seems to be causing issues. I'll just have to show you the new stuff and just, let's see, because for whatever reason, Slobs is being weird with Dolphin, and it never was before, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just having issues with my drivers periods. Need to go and just maybe re-download and reinstall my drivers, but let's see, hopefully this will work if I just oh wait, no, that's the whole window thing again. Sorry guys. So let me go back to display capture. Okay. Okay, there we go. So you guys should be able to see it again. All right. All right, so I'm not gonna go back and forth and really try to show you like that, just because it keeps causing issues. The VOD is gonna be available for this. Yeah. Set this as unlisted. Yeah, why not, dude? I mean, you know what though? I kind of like the idea of it being an Easter egg. So for those who actually go through and watch our old streams, why let them see it, man? Let them have that Easter egg, because I mean, we don't have to tell them. We could just leave it there. And if they, for those who actually go through our streams and watch the back streams, because this doesn't say NPR on it anywhere, it just says Deus Ex, and I'm not going to change any of that. I'm not going to tell anyone in Discord, you know. So if they just happen to stumble upon it, let that be kind of a cool little Easter egg, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's go ahead and look at this suit a little bit in detail here, so you can kind of see. I want to put some more lines. As you can see, there's some kind of scratches and stuff. The idea is that it progresses. So the various suit will have minimal scratches, but then when you get the gravity suit, it kind of has a little more. But then when you get the Phazon suit, it kind of has less again, because it looks, you know, almost new. I don't know, but I do want to kind of bring out some more of the detail and scratches in this. You're gonna see like the line work in the back, her legs. It's all really clean, nothing like the original. I mean, it's so much more jaggy. Her grapple beam has completely been redone, and it's kind of hard, but you can kind of see there the level of detail in it is way higher. When you take a 256 by 256 texture and you explode that into 4K, this is 4K, which you guys would probably see in 1080p, but it is 4K. I can tell you it's really clean. When you do that, or even into just 1080p or 1440p or whatever, you're taking a small texture like this and you're spreading it like this, so everything gets really blurry, really grainy. When you create the texture, recreate it in the actual resolution you're displaying it in, it looks a lot cleaner, you know what I mean? So yeah, the grapple beam, yeah, dude, I know this is Marco's work. And see, when I stumbled across Marco, he made that one wallpaper I put up on the Discord a while ago. And he did that. He posted updates of his work on that on Facebook. I follow him, and I was really impressed with him. And I very much thought like he would be a great texture artist if he just, you know, if I could work with him. But I never came out and asked him. And then what happened is actually the last stream I did, I think it was NPR. I used his wallpaper as a thumbnail, and he just kind of he messaged me. He was like, "Hey man, that's a pretty cool, nice wallpaper or thumbnail." He's like, "That's really good," just being facetious, you know. And I was just like, yeah, you know, I knew he did it, but I just kind of played it off and was like, yeah, whoever did it was an amazing artist, you know. Just I was like, I didn't do it, but whoever did is amazing. And then he was like, oh yeah, really, I did it. And so I messaged him, and he was like, oh, you're the one doing the Metroid Prime Remastered, right? And I was like, yeah. And we just kind of started talking, and then I told him, you know, I bet you could do some pretty amazing texture work you know, would you be interested in helping with NPR? And he thought about it and he was like, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I don't know if I could really do that. Well, he's worked with me. I've kind of walked him through it. I have to work really close with him. For one, he doesn't speak a word of English. He speaks just strictly Italian. So we only communicate through Messenger because he's able to use his browser on Messenger. There's different, I've looked into it, and there's some things that you can use, like a bot that allows you to do translation in Discord, but it costs money. And so there's no free option to translate in Discord right now. So we just use this Messenger, and he's able to translate, and we just talk back and forth through Messenger. And I've been having to work really closely with him because he hasn't been able to get Dolphin running. So he's basically doing this blind. He sends me the textures. I send him the textures I want to work on. He does them, sends them back, and then I tell him what, you know, I feel like needs to be updated or changed. And we kind of go back and forth. And then I put him in the game, and I'll get him screenshots so he can see what I'm talking about. And so I constantly have to work with him and put screenshots up for him. And so that's why it's been a real, like, you know, just a real back and forth thing. It's been really intensive. And so it's been kind of time consuming and stuff, but it's worth it. As you can tell, the level of work he's done is amazing. All these are still beta textures we might continue to use because the ones I've done I think were pretty good as far as the environment. He did the planet back there, so we did Talon 4, so now we got it back to its original colors, whereas if you remember I had it changed almost like a purple with a lot of these. He did those stars. And yeah, and like the nebula is closer back to its original color. There's a few things like the lights up here that we're still got to redo. I mean, there's a lot that we're going to redo and a lot that we're going to do, period, that we haven't done yet. So, yeah, man. But I'm going to go ahead and run you through the first part of the game, like so you guys can check out some of the other stuff we've done for a little bit further in. Oh man, that's glorious. You have to speak through translations. Yeah, dude, exactly. Gotta love it when someone works inspires you, and they're grateful to have inspired you. Exactly, right? That's the difference between, to me, a real artist and somebody who's just not quite there yet. A real artist knows that their work is going to inspire and that they're going to be quote-unquote copycats. That's what art really is. Art's when you know, it's the ultimate form of communication. So when you go set out to really express yourself through art and communicate to people, that's one of the biggest ways that you know you've reached people, is when they see what you do and it inspires them to do something similar, or you know. So that's what basically what it was. He was really like, hey man, I'm glad I inspired you, and then, you know, we built a great relationship from there. So there was a couple who were both Trekkies that didn't speak a common language at all, didn't even take the try to learn them, you know, until they learned they spoke Klingon. So for 5 years of learning each other's languages, they spoke to each other in Klingon. Dude, that's hilarious, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy that how in depth Gene Roddenberry and then all of the people who continue to work on the series after he died just are so in depth that all those languages are actually real languages and that they created. That's pretty intense, dude. That's why Star Trek destroys Star Wars. That's one of the things I tell people when they tell me that Star Wars is better. I'm like, are you insane? Do you have any idea the amount of lore that is in Star Trek? They have their own languages, and they're actually real languages. People don't believe that. It's like, yeah, dude, it's insane. So a lot of these textures, they look really good. These are still the ones that I had made. We have yet to add the mapping to them. When we map these, they're going to be a lot better looking. They're going to look, instead of flat, a lot more 3D in appearance, and the lighting on them and everything will be better. So coming up in here, you guys might notice something that's changed. I'm going to see if you do. I'm just going to kind of look around here. Again, the colors are a little oversaturated, but yeah. I want to show you a little closer on this other side. Alright, so check this out. The parasite, right? Well, obviously the textures have been redone. Look at that. Yeah, that wasn't there before. He didn't have those teeth in there. That's something that was added, so really cool. It's not just a blob, exactly. Yeah, I love Star Wars too. I'm not dissing Star Wars. I love it. It's just more of a fantasy, you know, sci-fi versus Star Trek is also fantasy, but also more realistic, I guess I would say. Yeah, dude, that's pretty awesome, right? I mean, really awesome. And when this is mapped, it's going to look a lot more bumpy and more realistic too. So that's something that's I'm really can't wait to get to. See those little glitches like that? That's a GameCube phenomenon. I don't know why the GameCube version does it. Other than that, overall, it runs at a locked 60 way more often than the Wii version. It runs great, other than these like random hitches that I don't get. And this is in 4K too, so it's pretty cool. In all my years, I've never seen that idle animation that just played. Oh, really? Yeah, it's only in the GameCube version. They got rid of that in the Wii version. They got rid of so much cool stuff in the Wii version. I don't even know why. So silly for them to do. Really, really silly. All right, so yeah, same thing in here. Just using a lot of those textures I had done that I feel like they're definitely good. You know, I feel like I did good work in a lot of this. We might go through and decide that some of them need to be colored a little differently. I'm not 100% sure, but a lot of them will probably stay the same. Because basically I'm having Marco focus on the characters, because I feel like that's his strength. And I'm going to show you guys something too. It's dope. But yeah, let's keep going here. Yeah, there's that hitch again. I'm not sure why that is. Are you going to add that stuff back into the trilogy version? No, yeah, exactly. I can't, man. If we change it, see, because the thing is, if we change the engine, you can do it. You can. It's possible. You could change even models in the game. Well, actually, if you start changing models, you'd probably have to change the engine. But you can export the models. You could take everything out of this game and export it and then bring it into, like, say, Unreal Engine 4. There's people who have actually done it. If you look it up on YouTube, there's one guy who was able to successfully export part of the Talon overworld map and bring it into Unreal Engine 4. I believe he used Blender to export it, the models, and then he brought them on Unreal. So you could do that, but then you're bordering on that fine line where you start crossing over into it's no longer just texture work. It's an actual complete remake of the game. And once you do that, you start running the risk, because I mean, if Nintendo wanted to shut this down, I'm sure they could. I just haven't seen them ever really say or do anything about emulators or textures. There's plenty of people out there that do textures for their games. So I haven't seen that. Check this out, guys. Just look at that. So I haven't seen that happen, So I'm not saying it's not possible or it wouldn't happen, but it seems more likely that they're more concerned with things like AAM2R, right? So if we did that, then we cross over from that to that, and then we run more risk of getting shut down. And that's one issue. The other issue is if we change the actual ISO, right? Say if we don't even put it in another engine, but we go in and we fix these things and change these things, and then have to recook everything and create a new ISO. Well, then you have to actually distribute the ISO in order to have people get it, right? To get those changes. And then that's illegal. You can't do that. That's when you start going into pirating. So we're trying to stay walk that fine line so that we're not getting, shut down for giving away the game. Right now, the way NPR is going to be is you have to have the ISO yourself. And so if you got the ISO, all you're downloading from us is textures, basically. We're working on a delivery system that'll allow us to make it to where all you got to do is have the ISO in a folder, drop this file into that folder, and just install it just like a PC game, basically, and it'll automatically set everything up for you, and then you'll be able to play like this, NPR, right? So that is cool, but it's still that's not distributing the ISO, because once you do that, like I said, then you're gonna get into a whole other set of issues where you are actually breaking the law and you are liable, and very much probably will get shut down, so yeah, you could kind of see this Parasite also has his textures redone. He's like half eaten though, and it's a little harder to see. But if you can see in there, you can see that he's definitely had his textures redone. So that's the difference between patches and ISO ROM hacks. And yes, sir, right. When you get into ROM hacks and things, unless you patch the ROM hack, right? There's people who only release the certain amount of information in a file, and then you have to do the hack yourself. And then that's also, you know, they can't really do anything about you distributing a patch, right? It's when you distribute the whole ROM that they can shut you down. So yeah, that's the difference, really. So yeah, that's the line we walk, you know, and that's, as far as I know, because like I said, I've said this before, but I've uploaded videos that Nintendo has claimed, and they have not made me shut them down. I mean, I was a member of their content creator partner program, and like stuff that I upload that is not at all modified, they allow me to get, you know, some of the ad revenue from. But stuff like this, they won't, but they don't make me take it down either. They claim it, they get the money from it as far as ad revenue, and they don't say anything else about it. So I feel like they're aware of these types of things in these projects with textures, but they don't really care. And I don't know if it's because they don't care or they just really can't do much about emulation, because they have, you know, they've shut down Emu Paradise, I think it was, and a few of the ROM sites, but they didn't shut down Dolphin. And, you know, they haven't shut down Cemu or Citra, and so I feel like if they could have, they would have already done that, right? And they haven't. So I don't think it's because they don't want to. I think it's because they can't really do anything about it. Because, you know, they would. I mean, it's Nintendo, right? They shut everything down that has to do with their IP that they don't want. You know what I mean? Sorry, I just wanted to show you guys that animation, how clean it is. Well, I've stumbled over some that were from hacks pre-made, but yeah, most of them are self-patched, but I did not know any of this. Emu Paradise actually still has ISOs uploaded by the community, which I appreciate. You can always count on the community. Absolutely, man. And that's why, even though they shut down AM2R, you know, we still have access to it. People are still patching it. I've just played 1.4, and it's awesome, dude. They've made some serious improvements to it. Fusion mode's awesome. I want to do a fusion mode playthrough for my channel, but it's pretty brutal. But yeah, fusion mode's awesome. Okay, guys, so check this out. Yeah, so the community never lets you down. See, and that's another thing. That's why we're trying to fly under the radar a little bit. You know, I had issues with, you know, it was issues with my channel before, obviously, and all my stuff got deleted. But I almost feel like that's a good thing. I had almost 4,000 subscribers, and at what point would that begin to get too much, you know, attention? You know what I mean? So it's kind of good to like reset. I really want to. Yeah, guys, you liking this new queen? Check her out, man. Isn't she pretty? Look at her. She's beautiful. But yeah, so I'm kind of glad, you know, and it might end up being a good thing in the long run. We actually have another channel just for the project now, but we haven't really talked too much about that because we haven't done much with it, and we probably won't until the time is right. To try to keep things, you know, kind of under the radar as much as possible until the project's done, and then once it's out there, like you said, once it's in the hands of the community, they can't really do anything about that. I mean, they can send me a you know, DCMA, but they can't send that to everybody in the community, and you know, they won't.
Evacuate immediately. Evacuate immediately.
Thanks, Deuce. I thought you guys would appreciate it, man. I know that she's looking better than ever, right? The queen there, and the game period is looking better than ever. So we're going to be doing a beta demo, but I'm also thinking maybe it'll just be a select few that actually get to test the demo. I know that you guys already have access to that. My patrons, Northern Europe patrons, so you'll have access to the demo. And of course, Apex and Deuce, you guys will have access to it. So you guys will be able to test this here pretty soon before anyone else, probably quite a ways before, because we're going to want to get some testing done, make sure that the delivery of this game and how we do it's going to work, and that it's running good for you guys and everything. Because you know, as I'd said before, we're going to be doing this in phases. Orpheon's phase 1, and literally it's just me and Marco that are going to do the Orpheon. We've already got Glitch working on the second phase, so by the time we have this done, he should be well into the second phase, and then we can jump on that and help him. And so I think things will start to move pretty quickly. We're still trying to add to the team. We've got a couple of recruits that are kind of doing some test stuff now, and I've had a few people that have expressed some interest, but didn't necessarily have skills set that we're looking for. So it's just kind of a slow process with getting help. We actually lost a guy too. He wasn't a texture guy, so it's not that big of a loss. I mean, it's a big loss because he was a good guy, and he was helping with the administrative stuff and with being a project lead, because that's actually what he does for his school. He's a project lead at the Art Institute, so he did help a lot. You know, what he was able to do was already a big help, but at the same time, he wasn't going to be doing too much texture work, so it won't really slow us down. I'm able to lead the project, and Glitch helps with that too. So, you know, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, we're still looking. So if anyone, you know, mentions they want to help on it, just don't, you know, let them know that, you know, they hit me up. We can see, you know, what they could bring to the table. But we only have basically me and Marco doing textures right now. Glitch is working on some textures, mainly environmental textures like rocks and stuff, and the maps. So he's doing that, and then we have Cody, who you guys know Cody and saw his work on the models he does is amazing. But he isn't that experienced with textures. He does the model thing, obviously, but we're not going to be doing new models. So you might see something here. Let's see how this looks. Check this out, guys. Take a minute here. Ridley's been having some work done. Not quite yet. He's not done yet though, but he's getting there. He's looking really cool, dude. Like, you can't tell that much. Once you get to the actual battle with Ridley, you really get to see how much work we put into him, and he looks pretty awesome, man. But yeah, anyway, man, so if you guys know anyone, or, you know, even if you guys yourselves want to try your hand at it, let me know. Mainly the work we're doing is in Photoshop. I mean, there's some stuff going on with Substance Painter and some more advanced tools, but that's Glitch's department, you know. But Photoshop, if you've got some skills with Photoshop, you know, you guys can definitely help out with some environmental textures. Marco, I have him helping with, he's helping me with all of the suits and things. And I'll show you the other two suits where we're at with them anyway here in a minute. I just kind of wanted to run you through at least this and show you the textures we did on the Parasite Queen and Ridley. But yeah, man. And then like stuff like this door, I like it, but it's gonna get redone because it went way away from the original design. So that'll be getting redone, and it'll look a lot more like the original when it's all said and done. Oh, thanks, Northern. Yeah, the work on Ridley is looking awesome already, man. We'll wait till you guys see it when it's done. It still has a lot to be done. His legs, his chest all have to be done. We've only done his head and neck, but yeah, and his wings, I believe. But yeah, it's gonna get a lot better too. Man, yeah, see what people miss out on. That's what I'm saying. We'll leave it up. Don't tell anybody. If they want to come and check out and watch that whole thing, more likely they're going to see my stream stall out after the Mankind Divided debacle, and they're not going to continue to watch. But some people will. You never know. I kind of like the idea of an Easter egg. Not a lot have been done other than what I had already been doing. These are all alpha textures right here. The water's looking better. It's looking better, a lot better. It's going to get even better because Glitch is working more on using some Unreal Engine 4 assets for these textures. And this is where he's working on right now, is this area. All this stuff you're seeing now is still my beta stuff, except for the ship, which is, that's new. We take a better look at the ship right here too. So if you can see up there, and like the undercarriage, the bars and things, they definitely pop out more. There's a lot more detail in there. And you know, there's only so much you can do within the structure of the polygons that the models have. You know, things still are going to look pretty pointy and jaggy in a lot of areas, but overall, man, I just think we've done a lot to make the game look better. There's the water. You see the specular lights on the water. Oh yeah, and that's the beauty about the GameCube version too. You get those waves and ripples that you don't in the... Alright, so we can probably stop here for this, and then I'll jump ahead so I can show you guys what we're doing with the gravity suit. Now, the thing with the gravity suit is we're still working on trying to get the shoulders the way we want them. There's this thing where there's actually two textures on the shoulders, right? So with the Varia suit, the power suit, and the Phazon suit, there's only one texture, the main base texture, that oh, you know what? Yeah, okay. You know, I'll just do this battle actually. This would be fun. We can do this battle here. Well, there's the new beta. So her shoulders, if you remember, I had the design more like what was on the Samus Return suit. The issue with that, though, okay, so there's two textures. There's a base texture like in the other suits, but with this suit, the base texture gets covered by this other texture, and I don't know why. It's something that the engine does that Retro did. So as if you see her shoulders there, right? Anything, okay, so that circle there is cool. I really like the original design, or in the one of the SR suit a little bit better, but when we put that there, it's such a big design, it actually starts ending up on her edges here of her suit. And that's because the texture that is used on her shoulder gets used there too, this front texture. And there's no way to get rid of it. I've tried making it opaque, which actually for some reason makes the whole shoulder invisible. So it looks like it might be an engine thing. And just to keep things clean, I don't want things appearing, glitchy. We just had to simplify her shoulders, and so that's what we ended up doing. But yeah, man, overall though, the design, and there's some things that are going to change here that we're just kind of doing some stuff right now with, but there'll be a few changes that we continue to make on this. I don't think we're completely done with her gravity suit, but yeah, that's where we're at with it right now, and it's looking pretty cool. I like it. So all right, guys, so last thing I want to show you. Oh yeah, the plasma beam. I don't know if you noticed the animation on the plasma beam, but that's changed. I sent a still of this to you, Apex, but yeah, that's changed. So there's a difference there. The God rays there, that's a different, that's in a setting that we've changed. Alright, so let's check out the Omega Pirate. I haven't done anything to his textures yet. That's one of the next bosses we'll be working on. I just wanted to show you guys the new Phazon suit. This is seriously dope. You love the new texture? That's cool, man. I'm glad you guys like that. Alright. Oh yeah, I forget. He's a lot harder. This battle's so much harder than it is on the... see, look, for one, the power bombs don't do nearly as much damage as they do on the Wii version. He does more damage. See, so you can't really just blow off all his stuff. Like, you have to pretty much use super missiles on him. He's a lot harder though in the GameCube version, man. I also noticed though the super missiles are a lot more accurate. I know in the GameCube version, for whatever reason, it won't hit a lot of times, but it does. He hits harder though, he does a lot more damage. The game was just made way too easy on the Wii. It's funny because they didn't really need to make those changes. I mean, just changing the control scheme alone to the Wii pointer made the game easier. If anything, they should have made it harder as far as actual gameplay mechanics. Another thing I noticed is it only takes 3 super missiles to kill him on the Wii U version, or on the Wii version. On GameCube, it takes 4. There's 2, so I would only need to hit him one more time normally. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. Oh, I don't have any more bombs. Hey, this is gonna suck. Yeah, he might actually kill me. I never die at this battle on the Wii. Oh, I got me caught up there. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, check out the ice cannon too, guys. That's new. Yeah, he's gonna kill me. I can't believe I'm about to die. I've never died on this boss. At least I don't on the Wii version. I guess I should have continued to focus on him. See, that's another thing though. He kills the pirates with those attacks on the Wii version, but he doesn't on this one. Interesting. All right. Need more super missiles, and now you're dead. You're like, just show us the. All right, here, let's just skip ahead, man, because I can't be up all night. I'm just gonna skip ahead. That was fun though. I really do wish that the only thing they changed from this version to the Wii version was the motion controls and the pointer. I really wish otherwise it was the same, but it really isn't the same. They changed a lot. That's why this is definitely the superior version. But control-wise, I personally prefer the Wii version. Let's just jump ahead then, and we'll just show you guys the new Phazon suit, and we'll just call it a night after this. But you guys are gonna want to see this. There's still some things we're working out and ironing out. It's not completely done, but it's almost there. He did a lot with the line work. He added some blues and reds in there, so it looks more like some of the other renders we've seen of the Phazon suit. and the detail in the suit now is just, it's pretty insane. You can see the shoulders kind of still have that thing I had going on, but we added these red lights in there. It just, I don't know, man. I really dig this design. That's another thing I hate, though, is I hate the way that you control this with the Wii U controllers better. But yeah, and there's the back. So I had it all black up top with their helmet. We've gone back to the gray with the silver, more like the original. But yeah, the blue line work. He's added some kind of glowing like line work where it looks like maybe some of the phasons glowing in between the cracks of her suit. There's like a reddish glow that goes on to the silver now. Really dope, dude. He did an amazing job with this. There's some things like those lights and things that are on her, the little circular parts there, I'm not too sure about. But overall, it's I like it a lot. I like this suit. It's really dope. I guess I can go ahead, since we're right here, and show you what we've been doing with Ridley. Let's show you. So this is pretty much keep taking you completely up to date once I show you this with everything we've been working on. Pretty much just been focusing on, oh yeah, see the water here. Everything we've been working on for the past month or so. This is it, you know. We're still got a lot to do with Ridley. After that, I'm not sure if we're gonna continue to do characters or we're gonna jump into models. I kind of want to do the Space Pirates next and get them looking really awesome. Yeah, let's take a look at it. I'm gonna turn off her visor for this, so you guys can really get a full screen look at it. $10 gigs. No, actually, no. They're not 4K textures. They're only 1080p. They just look really good in 4K. So yeah, again, there's the new animation, the new lava for the. Oh, I'm on the brain fart. Oh yeah, I didn't show you guys that. There's the new texture and lighting. There's not a lot we could do. I mean, I would love to add more effects to that and make that look a little better, but that's literally just a texture they use in there that does that little electricity effect. No, phase 1 will be about 1.5 gigs. Yeah, we're using the DDS format, which is actually a little bigger than PNG, but it looks a lot better and it runs faster and smoother. But I would say if it even approached 2 gigs, I'd be surprised. I would say around 1.2 to 1.5 gigs for phase 1 is what I'm thinking. Could be more, I guess. It could actually exceed 2 gigs. It could be around 2.2 gigs, but it won't be anywhere near 5 gigs. Plasma rifle, there you go, plasma beam. I don't know why I had such a hard time thinking of that. But yeah, that's the animation for the plasma beam. Oh yeah, there's the new, okay, so there's the wave beam, and then there's the new ice, which is the least impressive, but there is definitely more detail in that ice than there was before. Alright, you guys are in for a treat here, check this out. And this I'm showing you way early. This is not done at all. Like I said, it's only her head and neck and wings that are done, but it looks pretty cool already. Once her chest is done and her legs and arms, oh yeah, that's when I'm gonna do a video to show you guys, kind of a trailer-esque style of video, and it'll be a lot higher quality than the stream, so you guys can definitely will be able to see it even in more detail. Sorry. You'll be able to notice a lot more once he lands. Alright. Bring around the rosies. Why isn't the music playing? I get these weird glitches now too. It's just the emulator. It usually plays, I think, like 50% or 90% of the time. So you get a look at his tail there, look at his face really close there. He's definitely been upgraded. Another look there at his tail. I get a real close-up shot of his face. His teeth have been upgraded. They're now steel. Took a lot of inspiration from the design of Ridley, Meta Ridley, in the upcoming Ultimate Smash. As far as what we've done to his head. Look at his head there. You can really see his neck right there. Actually paused right there, very good spot. Goofball into his chest when he lands. Yeah, that's if I'm actually trying to beat him, but I'm trying to show you guys what he looks like. Alright, here we go, phase 2. So you guys can get a good look at him. Oh no, it's not phase 2 yet. He wants to fly around one more time. Another look at his tail from that side. His neck. Really, really good work by Marco, man. He did amazing work on this. Oh yeah, look at him right there. His jaw, his head, his actual face. Is definitely a lot more detailed. And look at his tail. And his chest and arms and legs have yet to be done. That's what Marco's working on next. So I would anticipate it'd be about another week, maybe. If that, I don't know, 3 days, that he'll be completely finished. Then we'll probably do an update. I'm trying to get to this other side. There you go, so you really get a look at him. Look at his head too. Look at the detail. I don't know. So it's really probably hard to see in the stream the amount of detail he has now too. It's pretty awesome though. try shooting him. I'm not trying to really fight him, guys. I'm just, trust me, I've beaten him about a dozen times just over the past couple of days. Just for the heck of it, but I've been getting a lot of screenshots. Here, let me try to get a shot I can send you guys. There's the screen. I get him a pause there for you. Yeah, I won't be posting any screenshots of this until he's done, but let's do those screenshots because see, he's not hard to kill if you actually want to kill him. Really get a good shot of him now. I know I could super missile that, but it's just such a pain to switch between beams. You murdered your parents. Oh man. Alright, he's dead, guys. We haven't done the Prime either, so that'll be another fun one. That's going to be a lot of work working on the Prime. But yeah, once that happens, oh boy. And all the textures here still got to be redone as far as the environments. So none of this is done yet, but looks pretty good, just being upscaled for sure. It's going to look a lot better though when it's in HD. So yeah, guys, that is what I wanted to show you, man. Hope you liked it. I'm excited. I can't wait till you guys can play this. Yeah, phase 1. I'm thinking phase 1 hopefully could be ready by December, maybe January. But I want to have it ready for that big reveal. I think we're going to get a reveal on Prime 4 in January. That's what I think. But I don't know. I've been wrong before, so hopefully we do. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys sticking around for the full thing, and hopefully it was worth it. And it's kind of cool to know you guys are the only ones that got to see this. At the same time, maybe someone will stumble upon this later. If you're watching this on tape delay, thanks for watching. Thanks for actually watching our old streams and stuff. And just know that sometimes we do stuff like this, so it's worth watching our streams. So again, man, the radiation shield is so good. His vulnerability at that low of his health is too short for a super missile to hit him. Right. Yeah, I think I've done it before on the Wii U version, or the Wii version, or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I can remember hitting with super missiles before. I don't remember if it was that phase, that particular stage, but yeah. But yeah, man. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. You guys have a good night. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the stream down, and yeah. Thanks for watching, man. You guys have a good one.